All right, good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports here live from Cardinal Stadium, where your Eunice Cardinals are hosting our old pals from the north, the Lovington Wildcats. I'm Jimmy Jones alongside our partners tonight. Of course, I've got the man we like to refer to due to his big, long thumb, Charlie Fairbrush. Welcome, Charlie.
Welcome, everybody. Ready for some baseball tonight. It ought to be a good one.
And of course we've got the man, the myth, the legend, not that one that was just blabbing, but another one. We've got Rosie Rosendo Caballero. Welcome, Rosie.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. How are y'all tonight for some Cardinal baseball?
The crowd goes wild.
Absolutely. And I got a message from Judge Clayton in Lovington saying, are we on a rain delay? No, the JV started. They played first. It was actually a long game, and the message that I got said that it looks like it's the Deaton's house. So just anyway, we've been kind of following a fire here. There's a big fire happening down somewhere near 7th Street here in Eunice that we can see the smoke and whatnot from here, and so. Anyway, definitely not a good thing anytime we see a fire. We've had our share of fires
we have
here lately, so definitely not a good thing here in Eunice. Thoughts and prayers for whoever's property, or hopefully everybody's safe, that sort of thing. And so anyway, we are here. We're getting ready to get this game started. Both teams are finishing their final warm-ups, and we will be up and running here within the next few seconds. The Cardinals, the Wildcats, these two teams come into this game, Eunice, as the number one team in the state in 2A baseball in both the coaches and max preps. They are 10-1 on the year. Their only loss was the first game of the season to Kermit when they were missing a large chunk of their team that was still playing basketball. They played that same team a week or so later with all their people and ruled them in the 4th or 5th inning. So Lovington, they come into this game at 7-9. I will say this, though. This Lovington team, they're a 4A team. Looking at their schedule, the teams that they're playing is like Clovis, Alamogordo, Roswell. I mean, they are playing quality teams. They've played Lovington, Loving of all people. They played them in a doubleheader, and they thumped Loving. They beat them 13-1 and 23-12. And so, I mean, this is going to be a quality baseball team, despite their record not being so great. You look at the teams that they're playing, Roswell's, Clovis, Santa Teresa, Alamogordo, I mean, they're playing large school baseball, definitely. And so, the Cardinals also, they've had a couple of behind-the-scenes minor lingering injuries. Got a couple of starters that aren't in the lineup here today. And so, anyway, also we've had a couple of sick kids. And so it'll be interesting to see if this group of Cardinals, because got a lot of people in different positions out there, if they come and can take care of business like they have in the game so far. For Lovington, they've got Jude Madrid leading off, and for the Cardinals, they've got Julian de Leon on the mountain. He is up there pitching, and so here we go. Cardinals in red, of course, Lovington in the blue. They don't look as good as as Judge Clayton did in his blue Superman suit. But here we go. There's your first pitch, and it's a high fly foul back over the top of us. And, man, I tell you what,
he jumped on that first pitch, man.
Threw some heat on that, and he jumped on it and pulled it all the way back over the other way.
That's kind of scary to start off
Yes, it is.
Don't throw that pitch again, bud.
So Julian steps back in there. Madrid back into the batter's box. Here comes the next pitch. It's 0-1. Here comes the pitch. And it's right down the inside edge, fouled back into the screen, and now we've got an 0-2 count.
Madrid's kind of aggressive with the 2 pitches, 2 hacks, and 2 foul balls.
And that's what you're used to seeing from your leadoff man, and he definitely meets that
criteria,
kind of ideology of what you look for in a leadoff man. He's jumping out there and looking to get on base.
And Charlie's put his jacket on already.
Yes, he is. There's the big breaking ball, and, man, that could have been called a strike. It, by the time it hit the catcher's mitt, it was a foot outside, but, boy, it sure looked like it caught that corner. No call there, though. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here.
Umpire might have blinked.
Could have. Blinky. Might have to give him a new name.
Got sun in his eyes.
Stepping in there. Here comes the next pitch, and it's a big breaking ball, hit foul. And so You know,
Look at that
that's
throw by the umpire. It's
Yeah.
horrible. It's horrible. Don't do that again.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Walk
here.
it out to him instead.
Walk it out. Walk it out.
Don't
That's
be
how walk it
don't
out.
be singing. Don't be singing. I was told instructions not to let you sing tonight.
1 ball, 2 strikes. Here we go. We're in the very first batter, very first inning. Here comes the pitch.
Swing
and
and a miss.
blows it right past him. And so the heat from De Leon goes right past Madrid, and down goes Madrid as De Leon has his first K here of the ball game.
Beautiful job. They're bringing the hit on the outside corner.
And that'll bring up Abraham Rodriguez. And he steps in there, another right-hander. So once again, De Leon on the hill. Looking over toward first. That looks like, is that Big Rob over
Yes, sir.
on
Rob is
first
on
today?
first, and we got Wilson on second.
Wilson playing second. That is a new one for us. He's played several places, and De Leon blows that one right by the batter as well.
Throwing the heat.
Yes, he is. And so, trying to
Knocking
see.
on the glass.
Yeah, I've got a group
Put
of
it on
little
the glass,
kids that have been
bud.
popping up here in front of me.
That's
and
a strike. He
I
never moved
think
back.
so too. He never moved his bat back.
Oh, come
this
on.
guy's crazy.
He called it a ball.
Yes.
Yeah, he stood
He
like
wants
this
the coach
whole
to come out and
time.
argue that.
Yeah.
Wow. Just leave it. Let him.
Yeah,
don't
It's
get
horrible.
So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here to Rodriguez. As stepping back in there, ready to go. Here comes De Leon. He's going to kick and deliver toward home. Here's the pitch. They square around. He tried
That
to
should be
swing
straight
Yeah,
and
in.
that
bunt.
time they got him a strike.
Throwing
And,
it
they're
around.
going to throw it around because they're going to say that last one
You
was
see,
not a
even the
strike.
batter said it was a strike.
Yep, he thought it was too. So that'll make it strike 2 now for sure. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here, 1 out. And so once again, this Cardinal team, this is probably the best team they've faced all year long.
I agree
for
100%.
sure. And so here comes the next pitch, and it's swung on and
smoked him.
missed. And so De Leon throws that one right by Rodriguez. 2 up, 2 down, and now we'll bring up Juan Sepulveda to the plate. The Cardinals have got the first 2 batters swinging is on the arm of De Leon. So now here comes Juan Sepulveda.
Juanito.
People asking me, is this varsity or JV? This is the varsity. I don't know why, but baseball's such a strange sport to try to follow when it comes to who's playing first and who's playing second. Sometimes it's varsity, sometimes it's JV. Today, the JV played first, so that's where we were confused. This is the varsity game. And that one's right down the outside corner for a strike. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to the 3rd batter, Juan Sepulveda. Once again, this is Julian De Leon on the hill for the Cardinals. Here comes the pitch.
Nice
It's right
pitch.
down the middle,
man.
and he blows that one right past him again. And so now 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Sepulveda.
Maybe a little change up.
That looked like the heat.
And he'll swing, coming up.
Oh, yeah.
And get him to swing ahead of it.
Yeah, the only problem with that is you might
He
also
might grab
wait on it.
Yeah, he might
And then
grab
hit it out there to that horse that was running
Yeah,
circles
that white
a
horse
while
out there.
ago. Yeah. There's the heat.
Oh, man.
He
Right
hits
towards
it
center
into the
field.
center field. Center fielder stands right where he's at, took a couple of steps around and then backed up and makes the catch. So Sepulveda goes down on the line out to center. 3 up, 3 down as we move to the bottom of the first. The Cardinals 0, Lovington 0. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Did you know that Cardinal Hardware isn't just your ordinary hardware store? They're your one-stop destination for all your hardware needs. As the sole hardware store in town, they take pride in being locally owned and operated, serving the community with dedication and care. Cardinal Hardware is fully stocked with all the essentials you need, ensuring you can find everything you're looking for right in Eunice. Cardinal Hardware in Eunice, another proud sponsor of all Lee County sports and academics.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports here live, and we're For the Eunice team or the Eunice broadcast, of course, No Mark also covers Lovington. Usually TJ and Don, I believe, cover these Lovington Wildcats. And so
we'll try to throw them a little bone.
you poor Lovington folks will have to put up with us. We're a little one-sided, I got to be honest with you. I mean, we might be a little pro Cardinals. I think all of us
Just
are
a
either
little bit, not by
Cardinal
much.
graduates. Our kids are Cardinal graduates. I mean, anyway, so we're a little one-sided. At the same time, we'll try to make it fun and have fun. We might hurt your feelings, so if that bothers you, just turn the volume way down, watch the game, and we'll try
Eunice
not
people
to.
do that as well, right?
Yeah,
Turn it down real low.
there's definitely some Eunice folks that we hurt their feelings. but-
Our best followers turn it down real low.
That's right.
You just can't please everybody.
Yeah.
No.
We were just
definitely.
talking about that off air.
Yes, absolutely. That is true. So the Cardinals here on the arm of Julian De Leon, 3 up, 3 down. We'll see if they can get the bat swinging. This is a different lineup for the Cardinals. I mean, basically the top part of it's going to look very similar. Isaac Morales, Julian De Leon, and Randy Gallegos. Randy Gallegos is in the DH spot today. He is definitely one of the better fielders, one of the all-around better
all around,
players.
yes. On the field and the bat.
But my understanding is just some minor nagging things, and so he's just playing the DH today, not out in the field. Ethan Wilson out there, as we mentioned, playing second base. Andres Serrano playing third. Luis Zamora at the short. Carlos Big Rob Armendariz at first. Adan Baeza in right. Haciel in center. And Isaac Melanson in left. So here comes Morales up to the plate. He takes that first pitch low and outside for ball 1. And Juan Solpaveda is the pitcher for this Lovington Wildcat squad.
That was a ball, right? Yeah.
Yes, it was. So big breaking ball, that first pitch. We'll see if he throws the heat here, and he does. And Morales was waiting on it, took a cut, and fouled it straight back into the screening. Shout out to my main man, Keith Clayton. I give him a hard time. He's a faithful Lovington Wildcat fan, and he's the judge in Lovington. And then, of course, me down this way. So we talk a little sports trash back and forth occasionally. And he got on earlier and asked me if we was in a rain delay or what. What's going on? Why aren't y'all on there? So we are up and running now there, Judster. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Here comes the next pitch. It's low and outside. That'll make it 2-2.
Sepulveda's throwing a little heat, too.
Yeah, he's rearing back and letting it come for sure.
Gonna be a little pitching to it for the first couple of innings, I bet.
Yeah. And, you know, the Cardinals in the games that we've watched so far this year have kind of had slow starts.
Yes.
First couple innings has been slow for us this year, and that one's going to be.
break.
We called it
Oh,
coming
man.
back, and wow, that was an interesting one, but he did call it. And so Sepulveda gets his first strikeout on the first batter, and that is Morales. So Morales goes down, watching there on an inside pitch, and so that'll bring up our pitcher, Julian De Leon, pitcher here today. De Leon, I've seen him play center field, seen him play second. I think I've seen him play third.
Yes, sir.
So he's
Pitch.
played a little bit everywhere, and he's pitching. So back up on the hill, the Cardinals will have their old district foe, Texaco, on Saturday.
Man, I'm going to miss that one.
And
Weather
that
permitting,
pitch
right?
is just a bit outside for ball 2. Yeah, they're saying they're expecting rain and thunderstorms Saturday, so it'll be interesting to see if that game is able to happen.
And then tomorrow we have a softball game, correct?
Yeah, tomorrow
Yep.
we'll be covering softball, and there's a big breaking ball that comes back, and that's that same pitch that Morales watched go by, and so De Leon watches it too. Is it 2-2 or 2-1?
It's,
2-1.
2-1. Okay, here comes the next pitch, and that's a big breaking ball, and it stays
There it
just
is, yeah.
a bit outside. Ooh, that's
Too close for comfort,
yeah.
right?
So 3 balls, 1 strike. I like this umpire already. I can
Yep.
tell you as
Kinda
far as
calling it a little tighter.
well, and he shows his
Yep.
count about every
Right,
pitch.
right.
And there's
Oh,
a
he went
swing,
fishing.
and down he goes. Although that's strike 2.
Yep.
I thought he thought down he went because he was swinging the bat around. So that'll make it a full count. We've got 3 balls, 2 strikes, 1 out. Usually after 3-2-1, we have contact. Like to see some Artemis action here on a rocket. Here comes the pitch,
Oh, he
and
stayed
it
off it.
stays outside,
he
and so
walks
De
him down.
Leon heads over to first on the walk.
We're gonna have a courtesy runner.
I would guess so, but
Let's see who it's going to be.
so
It's going to be number 20.
So the courtesy runner will be number 20, David Manriquez. Manriquez, another one of those youngsters. He may be an 8th grader,
Yes, sir.
huh? Yeah. So an 8th grader going to run out there and jump on first base. Manriquez, we've seen him used in this position quite a bit so far. And
We've
so,
seen him and Lucas quite a bit.
Yep.
Yep.
No, I agree with that. You know, it's weird to
Melanson
me
too,
that
the
we
young
don't
man.
have Melanson, but Melanson's in the lineup today,
Right.
so that's probably why. So up comes Gallegos,
Oh,
and he
nice.
chops
Oh.
one over toward first base. They're trying to get the lead runner, and they do, but Gallegos strolls into first, so they, on the fielder's choice, Gallegos ends up on first.
That first baseman was at the right spot at the right
Yep.
time on that play. If
That was
not,
good.
we could at least scored one there.
I concur.
He's big Wilson.
I don't even know, Judge Clayton, whether to say that on the air or not, just in case
Probably
it's
not if you're asking.
true.
At least don't say his name before you say it. You're trying to incriminate the
Yeah.
judge here.
Hey, usually, if you have to ask yourself, then it's probably a no.
Yeah, especially you, Jimmy.
So
If
here,
you're
co-
asking yourself, do not say it.
here comes Ethan Wilson up to the plate. He takes that first pitch high and inside for
That's
ball
a
one.
scary thought, man. If
Yeah,
you're
if
questioning
I'm having
that,
to think about it.
yes, do not.
Well, and you think our humor is a little odd. Judge Clayton's is bad or worse than ours. So
I like the guy already. You got my vote, Judge.
They throw back on Gallegos. He dives back in safely. So 1-0 here to Wilson.
Wilson, hit the ball, Wilson.
The young man steps up there, the junior. And he
Ooh.
takes a big swing
Ooh.
at that one and a miss for strike number 1.
Yes, sir. A little ahead of it.
Wilson, probably, if you had to rate him, the ace pitcher for this Cardinal team this year. Been throwing in the low 90s this year. He's a junior, stands about 6'4", and man, he can pitch the baseball when he's on the hill.
It's coming
Look
at you.
out. I think he's got a 0 ERA for the year. And there goes the runner. He's going to head over to
almost
second,
hit
and
the
he's
pitcher.
in there, and the pitcher had to bob and weave. And he turned and looked back at
Wow.
his catcher just now like, hey.
What are you
Tell
doing?
me something, bud.
Yep. So 2 balls and a strike here. Or is that 1 and 2? 2 and 1?
2 and 1.
He said 1 and 2. He had a 1
Yeah,
and 2.
it sure looked that way. So it
Oh,
says
well.
2 and 1 on the board. Maybe that's right.
I hope it is.
Runner on second. Here comes the pitch. It's hit foul back into the parking lot.
All right, we got it, boys.
We did.
Oh, 2-2-2-2 on
Oh,
the board.
yeah.
He's saying
It
Charlie's
is
ready to
2
sing.
balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's time for a little rock boogie oogie oogie. Wee 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 wee. All right, that's our rock boogie oogie.
I didn't hear
Sorry.
my group over here. What's going on?
Oh,
y'all?
and he takes that one
Oh.
down the middle, and he didn't rock boogie oogie that one as he goes down.
Y'all let us down over here. My group over here let us down.
And down goes Wilson. Second strikeout for Sepulveda. And as we move from the first to the second, your score is 0-0. Eunice Lovington, all knotted up. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Thomas Welding. Precision, strength, reliability. Located at 3529 North Del Paso Hobbs, Thomas Welding is your trusted partner for top quality welding and industrial services. They specialize in carbon and stainless welding, operate an ASMER stamp code shop, and provide roustabout services, dirt work, equipment rental, sandblasting, and coating. Owned and operated by Justin Thomas, who says we take pride in serving our community and are a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics. For expert craftsmanship and dependable service, call Thomas Welding today.
All right, welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of 3 knuckleheads talking trash, a.k.a. Eunice Cardinal Sports, here live in Eunice as your Cardinals and the Lovington Wildcats all tied up after 1. We move into the top of the second, and the cleanup man, Fidencio Lujan, steps up here. Looks like he's going to be batting from that left side.
Yes, sir.
And the Cardinals here in red out in the field. They got the red shirts, white pants. Lovington in the all blue. Lujan it's normal that we see a and that first pitch is going to be a little high
It's usually
inside.
from the south, right?
Yeah, it's usually a blue from the south.
That's one of them back-off pitches. Back up.
So 1 ball, no strikes here. Julian De Leon on the hill. Rears back, fires this one right down the middle, swung on and fouled for strike number 1.
Making it 1-1, right?
Yep. 1 ball, 1 strike here. De Leon slowly getting back up on the hill, and
Took
here
him a
we
while
go.
on that
Yeah,
one,
it
didn't
did. I was kind of lost for words, which is odd for me. And there's a big swing and a tip into the glove
Kind
for
of
strike 2.
changing his approach there here in the second inning now.
Yep. 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Lujan. Lujan back in there, ready to go. De Leon going to kick and fire it toward home. It's right down that inside edge. The catcher held it there for a little bit just to say, hey, it was there, but apparently the ump didn't agree. So that makes it 2 balls, 2 strikes.
So it might be true what the judge said, huh?
No. 2 balls, 2 strikes. No outs in a 0-0 game, and there's a high
You went
fly
fishing for that
foul
one, huh?
back over the third base dugout and out of play. So 2 balls, 2 strikes.
And the ump's out of balls.
Yep.
Somebody get that guy some balls.
You got to run all the way to the dugout for them balls.
Doing some line drills. So
Pull
reminder,
a hammy.
tomorrow we'll be covering softball.
Softball.
The softball team is right now playing Capitan over there.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, they got the early start here today. Let me just silence that thing because it'll be ringing.
All night long.
Oh, yep. All night long.
They need to keep him in some balls here.
So
Delay
2
in our
balls,
game.
2 strikes here. Lujan stepping back in there into the left-handed batter's box. He's ready to go. De Leon. Oh, man.
What happened there?
I don't know.
Was the umpire not ready
Yeah,
or
the
what?
ump threw his hands in the air and stopped De Leon in like mid-pitch. And so he backed off, and now here we go again. 2 balls, 2 strikes to Lujan. Here comes the pitch. Right down the middle, but I'm assuming they're going to say a little high.
Yes, a little high.
So that's going to make the count full. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Yeah, that looked like a pretty good pitch from up here.
Yeah.
Definitely right down the middle.
Maybe just a little high.
Yeah, I don't think so, but
No.
it's apparently somebody did. And there's a swing and a foul back into the screen. 3 balls, 2 strikes still, as he is staying alive, staying alive.
Staying alive.
3 balls, 2 strikes here to Lujan. He's going to step in there ready to go.
Money pitch coming up.
De Leon fires one right down the middle and blows it right by him. And so down goes Lujan as he's going to strike out. That is the 3rd strikeout for De Leon.
He kind of struggled on that one, but he got him down.
Yes, he did. This will be Auden Paredes, I believe, is the we didn't get like a printed out version of their names. It was a handwritten, and some of the letters is
That looks pretty close, though.
a little rough. So that first pitch is going to be a ball. So 1 ball, no strikes here to Auden, and he's stepping in there ready to go. De Leon. He kind of mixes his rhythm and routine up. Sometimes it's real
fast.
quick, and then other times he'll kind of stand back there and take a few breaths, and he blows that one right past him. That ball hit the mitt before he even swung his bat.
I think that batter was a little confused on that one.
The coach said, hit the ball. It's a what ball?
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
1-1-1, huh?
Yep.
For number 20.
Triple sticks.
Oh, number 10, ain't it?
Back in there, ready to go. Yeah, this is number 10.
Is that me or is the scoreboard like
Red?
it was like flashing or something? I don't know.
And they'll call that one a ball.
Because your brain's freezing over, that's what it is.
Is that what it is?
I think that's got something to do with you.
Oh, I think I was moving my head and all these little squares out there cutting the numbers out.
You were blinking like Blinky the umpire.
Blinky blink.
2 balls, 1 strike, and an out. Here comes the first pitch.
Is it in
And that
play?
one's hit
That's
fly.
out.
Armendariz chasing it down.
fly.
Oh!
And Armendariz on the run.
Got a little too
right
comfortable
up
there, bud.
against the net. Looked kind of comfortable, and it hit right in the heel of his glove
Yeah.
and came out.
Coach is like, 2 hands, bud.
Alligator.
Alligator. So that brings us back all that for a foul ball, and so back into the box is Ouden with a 2-2 count.
Man.
Yeah, you got to take advantage of those for sure. Here comes the next pitch, and that
Be a
one's
little
going to be a
high.
little high.
Got him 3-2 again.
Yep, so 3-2-1 on the board. I'd like that contact to be with that baseball hitting that catcher's mitt. Wow. Right there in the center of the plate. So here we go.
Throw the heat.
Here it comes. Long delay, and here's the
Ooh,
pitch, and it's
oh,
hit
man.
hard and
Foul ball,
foul.
foul ball.
Woo! I'm glad
And
that
he
was
ripped
foul.
that one down the third base line, so he definitely timed that one right.
Yep.
Looked like he might have tried to come with the change right there. And
I believe you're right, Mr. Jones.
Yep. That's what worries me about the
Yeah.
change ups.
These good teams can grab that.
Yeah,
You
you
sit on it and
you
hit it.
see it coming, and you have a chance to sit back and let her rip. So 3-2-1. Here comes the next pitch. And that
Stayed
was going
high.
to be high. So he lost him on that one. So Paredes heads over to first on the walk.
This is where it comes to haunt you. That pop fly over here, that foul
Yes.
ball could have got out.
Yep. And so that'll bring up Tristan Barriaga. And he'll step in there. Another right-handed batter. That sun's finally starting to almost
Go
get
behind
down
those
to where
pine
it's
trees, huh?
not quite in our face as bad. That's the one problem with this Cardinal Stadium with these evening games is that sun's going down. It gets hard to see. Here's the first
Strike.
pitch, and it's in there for strike number 1. So runner on first, 1 out. Barciaga, the number 6 batter for this Lovington Wildcat team, steps in there ready to go. 0-1 is the count. De Leon on the hill. Here comes the pitch, and that one's just a bit outside for ball 1.
Making it count 1-1. 1 out with the runner on first here.
Had several people sending me pictures of that house that burned over there a while ago. That's pretty
Was
bad.
it a house or a?
Yeah, it's a
wasn't
house.
a store or nothing.
Mm-mm. So 1 ball, 1 strike, and an out. Here comes the next pitch,
Oh,
and
that's
that
way
one's
outside.
Yeah.
It's kind of odd for him to miss twice in a row, you know what I'm saying?
Mhm. So 2-1 here, as that one was a bit outside.
And this is kind of the bottom of the lineup for the Lovington Wildcats, so we should be able to handle them.
And the number 6 batter is kind of getting down to that end anyway. And that one's right down to, oh, man, I thought
Wow.
that one was on the inside half of the plate. I thought it looked good. Maybe low.
Maybe.
I don't know. Man, that sure looked,
It's questionable either way.
yeah, that sure looked like a good pitch
looked
from
like a
up here
strike
at
to
our
me.
angle. So 3 balls, 1 strike. Runner on first. I keep waiting on him to test Morales and see
He
if
ain't gone yet.
And that one's fouled
Oh.
back, so that'll make it 3-2. So another one of those 3-2
Yeah, that's the third one in a row.
on the board.
If he puts it in play, hopefully get a double play out of it, right?
Yep.
Get out of this inning.
Only bad thing is that puts De Leon pitch count continues to
Yes,
grow.
sir.
You end up with these full counts over and over and
Yes,
over.
sir.
Definitely can cause some problems. And with Gallegos not going to be playing in the field today, it definitely can create some problems. And that one's
Got him.
right down the middle, and so down he goes. And so that is, I don't know if that's Barriaga or Barciaga. The
The one that
print.
just swung?
yeah,
I mean,
the,
that just struck out?
the print that was on the stuff is hard to see.
It looked like Baraga.
Tristan?
Barriaga.
Oh,
Yeah.
So that'll bring up Jonah Bring the Wood as he heads up here to the right-handed batter's box.
And he's the catcher tonight for the Lovington Wildcats.
Yep. He's got a runner on first, 2 outs. And that runner on first kind of leaning that way, and that first pitch is
Ooh, brush
inside for
back.
ball 1.
That's a pretty bat there, light blue. Match their uniforms a
Yeah,
little bit.
my fans down there on the bleachers, they were moving around a lot tonight.
Yeah, got a lot of
A
movement.
lot of movement.
Concession
going on.
stands open. Everybody getting a burger.
So 1 ball, no strikes. Here comes the next pitch. And that one's high and inside for ball 2.
I wonder if he's getting tired out there already.
Surely not.
Oh, no.
Let's hope not. He just dropped the ball.
He's kind of frustrated, he looks like to me. Yep, so 2-0 here. You know, that's the one thing about baseball is you can have a pitcher that's absolutely an animal and just come out some days don't feel it. And it makes me wonder, there it is. Maybe he's feeling it now.
He heard you like, shut up, Jones.
Yeah.
What you talking about, Jimmy?
This is Baseball Jones speaking.
Yeah.
Is that like the Basketball Jones?
Yeah. Basketball Jones. That song had it stuck in my head.
So 2 balls, 1 strike. Here comes the
There it
pitch.
is.
That
There
one's
it
right
is.
down
Trigger
the
on that.
middle. And that makes it a reverse 2-2-2.
And we don't
A
say
runner
nothing.
on first, 2 outs. Can De Leon go ahead and finish this off right here? Pretty good crowd of blue over here,
Yes, sir.
not only in the bleachers, but down there in the old home little space down there that a lot of our people have always sat in. And that one was right
man.
down the
Little low.
middle, but just a little low, I'm assuming.
Yes.
Looked like it was one that could have been called, but
Well,
wasn't.
you're going to have to throw perfect to get
Yeah.
a strike here. For some reason.
So 3-2 here. Another one of these 3-2 counts. I think every batter this
Yes, sir.
inning has been to a 3-2 count, and several of them have fouled other balls along the way.
They've extended the bats.
Yeah. So here we
Runner's
go.
going.
And there's a
Shot it.
swing and a
Shot
miss,
it.
and down he goes. That is strikeout number 5 for De Leon as down goes Wood on the strikeout as we move to the bottom of the second. Your score 0-0. Eunice and Lovington. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Eunice Municipal Schools is proud to serve their students and community every single day. From kindergarten to high school, Eunice Schools has stood strong, delivering quality education, building resilience, and shaping tomorrow's leaders. This year, Eunice Schools is focused on more growth, more learning, and more Eunice pride because Eunice is on the move and the schools aren't slowing down. To the students, families, staff, and the entire Eunice community, thank you for being a part of something special. Let's make this year one to remember.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports here live in Eunice as the sun is setting and the
Thank
Cardinals and the Wildcats all knotted up at 0 here in the bottom of the second. Lovington getting their last few pitches and throws. Looked like their catcher
Catcher is
maybe
not-
was one of the last
Yes, sir.
batters.
Oh,
Or
he's
maybe
getting his
on
gear
the,
on.
on
Jonah
the
Woods.
base. Yep. Yeah,
There
so
he
he's
is.
a little late coming out, but he's coming out there now. It's a beautiful, beautiful day here. Not supposed to be so beautiful Saturday, as we're scheduled to cover Texaco and Eunice, 2 of the top teams in the state.
It's a district game as well, correct? sir?
District game. We're scheduled to cover them on Saturday.
Well, maybe
Afternoon.
they'll reschedule so I can be here for the game. I think
Yeah.
that might work out.
Yeah,
'Cause I was really wanting to see that one.
you probably should just stay here and work then.
Well,
That's so rude of you, dude.
I probably
That's
could.
so rude of you.
But do you
He
have
says
an
it on
ex-
he
hey,
uses his judge voice. Y'all
so
just stay here and
if
work
I
it.
if I do you have an extra bedroom? 'Cause I'll probably need it.
So Zamora takes strike 1 here.
So
He's got the
Jeff Clayton wanted to know why they don't get the woo-woo song that we
Oh.
sing. Said, no, y'all don't get it. So he took, was it strike or
Yes,
ball?
sir. It was strike.
1. And there's a chopper over towards short. Short's going to scoop it.
Run,
Zamora
run.
headed down
Oh,
there, and
he
he's
made
going
it.
to get there. No!
Oh, come on.
It was on the ground.
They just want our coach to go out there and question everything on
Man.
these guys. That's a horrible, horrible call.
And look at the coach. He's shaking his
Yes.
head. He didn't say nothing. He just looked down at
He
him.
can't
and
even
shaking his
look
head.
at him.
Yeah, because that's the one that tossed
Yes.
him the other day.
Dude, that's
Oh,
horrible, man.
Was he the one that was
Yes, Charlie, yes.
over there today?
Oh, man. So Zamora gets on a bang-bang play over at first. They call him out, and the Eunice coach just looked at the turf and shook his head.
The music's playing. The music's playing.
The music's on. They're telling him to shut the music.
Calm down, brother. They're going to throw those out now,
You
too.
get mad. You
Throw the guy out on black.
throw him out.
I saw a play. It's probably an old one. As here comes the next pitch, and swung on and missed. And it's I guess they were playing the three blind mice after multiple bad calls, and they threw the people playing music out of the game.
Really?
The official goes over and he's like, "Damn, the ones playing the music, they're out of here."
It was like a semi-pro game, wasn't it? Yeah.
Yeah, they throw them out. As that one's going to be low and outside.
No, that's
Yeah,
not-
because
that's batting.
they were playing the three blind mice after a few bad calls, and the ref threw the music players out of the
Can
game.
they do that?
Yeah, they
Yes,
did,
they
yeah.
can throw anybody out they want.
So 1 ball, is that right? 1 ball, no strike?
It's,
Yep.
I
2 balls now.
thought it was 1 strike, 2 balls, but who knows?
All right.
Yeah, I think it was.
I don't know. The board
it is.
says 1-0, and I know I've seen at least a couple pitches.
It's 2. I think it's 2-1.
2-1 maybe?
To be honest, yes.
All right. So here comes the next pitch, and that
Who
one.
lays off it?
Ooh, he almost swung. And
Almost.
So now
3
it's
balls, 1
3
strike.
balls and a strike.
31.
So 3-1 here.
He said the dirty one.
A 1 out. 0-0 ball game. Serrano at the plate. As here comes the pitch, and it hits
took
him.
it in the hip.
He
Where
did.
that, bro? Where? Good.
So Serrano heads over to first on the hit by pitch.
Big Carlos up the bat.
And that'll bring, it should be, oh shoot, I'm on the
Big Rob.
wrong.
Big
Man,
Rob.
maybe I copied it wrong. But I had Serrano and then Zamora, and Zamora was the other way around.
It was Zamora first.
Yeah,
Oh, no, you have it right as well, because look what I got, too.
yeah. I think our lineup was messed up.
Let me look at the picture.
Yeah. You have it right?
You have it right one.
Oh, he switched them? Okay. Okay.
Oh, okay.
So,
So let's fix that. So Luis goes up and Serrano comes down, right, Coach?
yeah.
And this is Carlos batting,
And
right?
this is Big Rob, Carlos Armendariz.
Playing first base tonight.
Yeah.
And that was a ball, correct?
Yes.
I think
Okay.
so. So 1
That's
ball,
correct.
no strikes here to Big Rob. Big Rob gonna step back in there ready. A lead
And
by
Serrano's
Serrano.
gone.
And he's gonna go, and Serrano's on his
He should be
horse. He
there by
got
a
a
mile.
nice early jump,
Oh, yeah.
and
He's
he
there.
gets there.
Beautiful job. They're getting Eunice out of that double play situation.
Man, Serrano was getting it too. His little legs were going. It looked like Fred Flintstone. They were going, man. Looked like he was
said
headed
little
to pick
thick
up
legs, baby.
Wilma at the beauty parlor as he was scooting them little leggies.
Oh, was that a strike?
Beauty
And so-
parlor. I forgot she was always there. Huh?
Yeah, absolutely.
That beautiful red hair she had.
Big Rob back up there, ready to go.
Oh, he got him.
Oh, that was a mean breaking ball.
Carlos was
As
confused, wasn't he?
Sepulveda says, "Let me show you something," and he just threw like a 4-foot breaking
Yeah.
ball from.
So let me pull the string
Yeah.
on you, bud.
Oh man, that was a massive, nasty pitch. 1 ball,
You
2
could throw it again.
strikes, and then he throws the low fastball that Big Rob fouls that one off. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Big thunderhead back over toward looks like maybe Seminole, Denver City area.
Yeah.
Yeah, that is massive.
Yep. Looked like a storm cloud for sure.
Storm are brewing in the horizon.
Yep. So here comes the next pitch. Big breaking
Ooh,
ball, and he
who
thought
was
about
that?
it. He
Ooh.
wanted it. He let it go, and it's
And as tall as
2-2.
Carlos is, that could have been a strike, bud.
Yes, I concur. 2 balls, 2 strikes, and an out. Still a 0-0 game here with Big Rob at the plate.
Could
Got a
change it.
runner
Could change
in-
it here.
Runner in position.
He's on second. And he drives
go.
that one right towards center. It's going to go over the center
He's
fielder's
coming.
head.
Ground rule double.
And
Ground
then
rule
it
double. Sit
bounces
down. Sit
over.
down.
So Big Rob with the ground rule double and the RBI. Big Rob doing work as he hit an absolute
The
Artemis
rocket.
rocket.
Yes.
Well, you guys out
Carlos.
in video land couldn't see it because Mom stood up
She's enjoying it. She's enjoying it, bud.
enjoying it.
So an RBI ground rule double for Big Rob as he goes with the bouncy bounce right over the center field. I mean, he hit that rocket, and
Yes.
center field is playing deep. Look where he's at. And he couldn't even
It
get
just
to
went right
it.
by him.
It just flew right past him and then bounced. And so the Cardinals get on the board with the RBI from Big Rob as Serrano scores, and that'll bring up Adon Baeza as Adon now steps up there with 1 out. Here comes the first pitch, big breaking ball. It's going to be a strike, and the catcher missed it as it hit the turf and went bouncing back to the screen. And Coach Almaguer looked like he was a little irritated at that being called a strike as he was shaking his head too. The ball bounced off the turf, went over the catcher's head, went to the screen, and was called a strike. Big Rob now stands on third, and there's a pitch that's inside for strike number 2.
Now that could be a strike because he actually caught it and went over the plate.
Yeah.
But
So 0-2 here to Adon Baeza. Shout out to Lavelle Insurance. As here comes that next pitch, and it's outside for ball 1.
Ooh,
so
too close
1
for
ball,
comfort
2 strikes.
and 1 out.
Yep. It's a 1-0 game. Eunice leads Lovington by 1. We're in the bottom of the second. Sepulveda on the hill. He's going to kick and fire, and there's a big swing and a miss. And so down goes Baeza on the strikeout.
Baeza didn't realize that was his 3rd strike. He could have ran the first.
Could have took off, and he was standing there directing his third baseman, or his person on third. And so that'll bring up Haciel.
If he'd have ran the first, he was going to have to force the catcher to throw the ball at the first, and run could have came home.
Yep. So Haciel steps up there ready. That first pitch is outside for ball 1. So 1-0 to Hasi. Haven't seen Hasi bat a lot this year. A lot of times he's the one that they have the DH in for. And so he's out there batting today with a couple of injuries, and he chops that one right down the first base line foul.
And keep in mind, he was the one playing basketball, so he came in kind of late.
Yep.
He didn't have that whole kind of like preseason baseball.
Yeah, and that's one thing Eunice has is quite a preseason baseball.
Yes,
you know, they start
we'll work on it all year,
like the first week of January, and they work. And that one's going to be a little high for ball 2.
We got 2 outs here with the runner on third. By the name of Carlos.
My family keeps asking me what's the score. I'm going to say it's online. That's my response. There's a chopper right towards first. It's going to get by him, and Haciel's going to get that one in as Big Rob scores. Haciel, on my unofficial stats, I'll give him a single with the RBI.
Haciel making it work, man, making it work.
Yep.
That's wrong. Just tell him what the score is.
He may be at work. So I'll give him the benefit of the doubt as he may be at work. So that'll bring up the top of the lineup, Isaac Morales. 2 outs, runner now on first. The Cardinals lead 2-0.
We got speed on first, too. Let's go to second, bud.
As Hasi can go. As
There
he goes. He's headed that direction. He's headed over there, and they made it close.
Get on the back. Get on the back.
he was bobbing and weaving, thinking he was headed to third.
He scared me.
Rosie, I don't think he can hear you.
Still, man, I thought he was going to tag him out for a second. Little mental mistakes can hurt us, Charlie, in a game like this.
Hasi now standing on second.
And that was a ball.
Isaac Morales at the plate. I believe it's 1 ball, no strikes here. As here comes the pitch. Sepulveda going to kick and fire, and he hits that one right off the knuckles, and so that'll make it
1-1 maybe?
1-1, I believe.
Yes.
1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs.
In a 2-0 game. Let's watch and see if he's going to stick his fingers in the air like he just don't care, but he didn't this time, so 1-1.
It must be right on the board, right?
Yeah. So here we go. Delay, but here comes the pitch finally, and it's outside for ball 2. So 2-1 here.
Let's get the third, Haciel.
Yep. Tell you what, if Morales could just punch one where that second baseman should be right there. There's a lot of space.
A lot of green.
As here comes the pitch, and that one's going to be outside for ball 3. So 3-1. Morales going to step in there again. So not a huge lead out there at second, but a lot of speed for sure on the base. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, and he thought about that one. He laid off. He didn't go, so he's going to walk. So Morales with the walk.
And that is Mr.
De Leon coming up.
Lucas Lopez. Lucas Lopez, he's a freshman, but boy, he's a speedster.
He's a true freshman.
Yep. Young man burst onto the scene late in the season for the football team and definitely showed he's got some wheels. So that'll bring up our pitcher, Julian De Leon. He walked his last trip up there. He's got 2 outs, runners on first and second. He's got power if he can make contact. There's a big breaking ball.
Oh, come on, dude. You're too generous on that one, bud.
Yeah.
Good Lord.
Yeah. So Dottie said he is at work. So I said, gotcha.
Someone text me, I'll give him the score for free. I want 10% off the next cologne I buy.
There you go. He'd probably do with that. And there's a nasty-looking change-up with some movement on it, and he got De Leon leaning.
Yeah, you got him.
So now it's 0-2 as De Leon definitely was dancing on that one. Runners on first and second. De Leon going to step back in there. Sepulveda wasting no time. He's going to kick and fire one toward home, and here it comes. And it's going to stay outside and low for ball 1.
Need a steal here, right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt, especially if we could get like an outside pitch like that. The only thing is you got to be going before you know whether it's going to be out there or not. So 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. Trying to hold him on. Here comes the pitch. It's driven hard toward left field.
Oh, he misses it.
Got down.
Here
comes 1 run going to score. The second run's going to score. De Leon makes the turn at second, and he heads toward third, and he's going to slide into third with a 2 RBI triple.
Nice.
De Leon with the triple clears the bases. De Leon helping himself out as the Cardinals now lead 4-0.
Hit that ball so hard that left fielder didn't know what to do with it.
He was kind of in between. He wanted to come up and try to make a play on it, but he also thought maybe I should wait back. And when he finally decided to come up,
it was in his hands.
It was right there, and the ball got under his glove and rolled to the wall.
Cost him big.
Yes, it did, and that'll bring up Randy Gallegos. Gallegos got out on a fielder's choice his first trip up there. He's DHing here, one of our better fielders. He's a freshman, started last year as an 8th grader. Pitches for us, too, usually a staple at second base. Like I said, he's just DHing today because of some issues.
So nagging injuries, right?
Yeah, so he's...
We have a courtesy runner on third base. That's David out there.
Oh, David Manriquez.
Yes, give the...
So Manriquez with some speed on third, a pass ball, and you can look for him to make a run for it. So 1 ball, 1 strike. Here comes the pitch, and ball got away, but he was able to knock it down right there in the box.
I think the umpire kind of kicked it for him.
Yeah, kind of looked like it.
The way he lost his balance.
Umpires, a.k.a. Pele, as Coach Almaguer comes up walking toward the batter. And I'm going to have a discussion with him a little bit. So
be quiet so if you can hear it a little bit.
Yeah. Coach Almaguer. I wore my New Mexico Junior College hat today. Almaguer played for Coach Birmingham over at the junior college. I believe I don't remember if Ray had just left and went to
I thought he left
Albuquerque for UNM, maybe. So, but Tyler played over there. Just about every record book category that there is in New Mexico high school baseball's got his name listed in the top 10. And he's now the coach here of these Eunice Cardinals. 2 balls, 1 strike, 2 outs. As Gallegos stepped out of the box, didn't like how long Sepulveda was taken. And so now here comes the pitch, and that one's going to be outside for ball 3. So 3-1 here to Gallegos. This Gallegos, for those that don't watch a lot of Eunice Cardinal sports, he's a youngster, and he's one of those guys that probably played about 500 baseball games before he got to middle school, and he takes that one right down the middle for strike 2.
Before he got to kindergarten, I think.
Yes, man, he just traveled all over the world playing baseball all the way up till he was in the 8th grade, and then started for this Cardinal team. And so here comes the next pitch, and he chops that one foul. So he's staying alive here, 3-2, 2 outs. And a 4-0 game as the Cardinals have put 4 runs on the board here in the bottom of the second. They've got a runner standing on third with some speed. A ball in play or a pass ball likely scores him. Here comes the pitch, and that one's, ooh, man.
Foul ball.
Hit him? I thought the ball hit the umpire.
I thought it did his bat, and he called it a foul, but no, we got a run in.
Yeah.
When he threw his hands up, he's saying it's a fair play. Does that make sense?
I think it hit the
Yes.
ump. I think that was the issue. It hit like on his arm
And that's
went
what it
shooting
caused it
way
to
over
shoot
there.
out.
Yep. So Gallegos gets walked.
And the run comes in from third on the
Yep.
On the pass ball.
Yeah.
And that makes it 5-0. And that'll bring up
Popo.
Ethan Wilson. As Ethan Wilson, for those fans that aren't always watching Cardinal baseball, is a young man that has hit some towering home runs
Yep.
out of this place this year. He's batting in the cleanup spot today as he takes that first one right down the inside half for strike number 1.
That'll probably be the prettiest pitch you'll see. The next
Yeah,
one
that's
probably
good looking.
outside.
It's a good-looking pitch right there. Wilson, another one of those young men
Yes,
that
sir.
has played probably more baseball than most. He's just a baseball junkie for sure, and plays other sports, but is an absolute
Beast for baseball.
yeah.
And I bet you caught a lot of softballs for his sister, too.
Yep.
Well, he's
Yeah,
right.
absolutely,
Because
absolutely.
his sister's a beast.
His sister's a state runner-up pitcher, and I believe she played some college
Yes, sir, collegiate
softball as
ball,
a
yes, sir.
pitcher. So 0-2 here to Wilson. As he gets behind in the count with a runner on first, and they go.
Good hit and run here.
A hit right over towards short. Short trying to get to it, and they
Who's
get
there?
him there just in time, and so they get Wilson just barely. It was another one of those bang-bang plays, but down goes Wilson on the ground out. They had the hit and run on. They had no chance to get the runner going to second. They fire it across and get Wilson. So we got a 5-0 game. Eunice leads Lovington. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
For over 25 years, Eunice Pump and Supply has been more than just a business. They've been a part of the heartbeat of Eunice. From the oil fields to the classrooms, Eunice Pump and Supply is all in backing the athletes, cheering on scholars, and investing in the future of Lea County. Eunice Pump and Supply takes pride in their hard-working team, their dedication to excellence, and most of all, the youth. Visit Eunice Pump and Supply, 1310 Avenue O in Eunice, and now proudly serving Lovington at 321 North Main. Your hometown partner and a proud supporter of Lea County athletics and academics. Eunice Pump and Supply, local, loyal, and proud to serve.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports here live in Eunice as your Cardinals put 5 runs on the board in the bottom of the second. We move to the third. Eunice leads Lovington 5-0. Stepping up there for Lovington, I believe, is going to be Thurman. Peyton Thurman.
Yes, sir. The designated hitter.
Yep. As he's in there ready to go. The DH. De Leon still on the hill for the Cardinals. He takes that one and drives it
Look
over
at
toward
Wilson.
right. Oh, Wilson
Couldn't
tried
quite
to
get
go
there.
up and get it.
Showing some range, but a
Oh,
little
man.
short.
Couldn't quite get it. And so Thurman drops a single just over an outstretched Wilson's arms. And Wilson's about 6'4" and can dunk it backwards, forwards, and sideways in the gym. So he couldn't quite get up high enough for that one.
Forward, backwards, underneath.
That's right. And that'll bring up Dallas. I believe that's Barrera.
Yes, sir.
Yeah.
As he steps up here with no outs and a runner on first. Here comes the pitch, and that one's inside off the knuckles.
That was very close to his hands.
Yeah, I
man.
agree. And that is strike number 1. And so Angel Salas, I believe, is on deck. I think that's who that would be, unless...
Number 11.
No.
Oh, it's back to the top.
Yeah,
That'll be
Jimmy
the person who the
Madrid.
DH is in for. So you're right. It will be Madrid. There's another funny-looking inside pitch and a funny-looking swing to make it 0-2.
But a good-looking strike, right?
Yeah, good-looking. Yeah, if you're a Cardinal fan,
Yeah.
it was good-looking.
Good looking there.
So 0-2 here to Barrera. Looking over toward first base. A man looking like he might give it a shot, and he doesn't. And a swing and a miss.
Siéntate!
And so down goes Barrera. on the strikeout, and that brings us back to the top of the lineup. Jude Madrid, young man, struck out his first trip up there.
And he worked the pitcher, too. So.
He did. He sure did.
He's seen a lot of pitches.
And he looked like a leadoff batter. I remember us saying that. He was very aggressive, swung at the first pitch and the second pitch. And he steps back in there and fouled those pitches off. Just straight back, right underneath them. Oh, a big breaking ball.
Yeah, didn't go down far enough.
So 1 ball, no strikes.
I'm glad it hung up out of the zone.
Yep. Yeah, because it kind of hung there.
Yes, if it come down to
he was kind of waiting on it.
Would have been in trouble.
So 1 ball, no strikes. Runner on first. Here comes the pitch. It's right down the middle, and it's hit high into shallow center field. Center fielder trying to get under it. Oh, makes the catch.
Yes, I seen him start backpedaling into that
well,
second.
he kind of scrambled around there for a minute. That's Haciel.
The wind's kind of
maybe he
whipping
lost
out there.
it, but he did make the catch.
For out number 2.
Yeah, so down goes Madrid on the fly out to center.
Yeah, you see that flag out there, Jimmy? It's a blowing out there.
Yeah, and it's blowing kind of in, so that'll bring up Abraham Rodriguez, another young man that struck out his first trip up. He's got a runner on first, 2 outs. See if they get aggressive with that runner on first, and they haven't yet, and that one's fouled off for strike 1.
He should be on second, right?
You know, you would think, but I as a Eunice fan, I will tell you, I think Morales got a pretty good arm, and he's
they didn't want to chance it.
Yeah, he's thrown a bunch of people out that were stealing this year, so maybe they've watched that and said, let's not do that. There's a high breaking ball for ball 1. So 1-1.
That ball just is not breaking.
For Rodriguez, kind of hanging up high.
Yeah, let's not throw it again.
Yeah. So De Leon steps back up there ready to go.
Ball, right?
Yeah, maybe. So De Leon back on the hill. 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs, runner on first. Here comes the pitch, and that was fouled right back to us. So that makes it 1 ball, 2 strikes. Just a little bit under it. And that was the heat. He threw the heat that time. So 1-2, 2 outs, a 5-0 game. Eunice leads like the police. 5-0. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police.
Remember?
Whoop,
no
that's
singing
the
on
sound
the
of the police.
radio.
Here comes the next pitch. Big breaking ball, and it's in there, and he got him. And he got him. That is the 7th strikeout for De Leon. As down goes Rodriguez, his 2nd strikeout here in his mini bats. So as we move to the bottom of the 3rd, your score, Eunice 5, Lovington 0. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Outlaw Grill, the perfect spot for family dinners and date nights. Craving something extraordinary? Outlaw Grill serves up delicious fire-grilled steaks, fresh seafood, and authentic Italian pasta, flavors you won't find anywhere else. Dine in or call ahead for a quick and easy gourmet meal in Hobbs, 575-392-2012, or the Eunice location, 575-942-2466. Proudly supporting Lee County athletics and academics, Outlaw Grill is your go-to for great food and community spirit. Come taste the difference at Outlaw Grill today.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Charlie freezing his tail off.
Everything's freezing off.
He's over there shivering. He's got his jacket on. For those of you that don't regularly tune in to us, we've got an interesting group because Charlie and I are both on blood thinners, so we're always cool, and we're always cold. Charlie even worse than me.
Yes.
And where he sets for the camera is
right under the air conditioner.
In the air conditioner. And then over on the other side, we've got some folks that
are not on.
Man, there's something like mentally wrong with them as far as their thermostat goes. Is they like it about 62 or. In fact, I think they like it about 32. The AC just won't get down that low.
It's actually flip-flops and shorts.
Yeah,
they got it on 69 right now.
They look like they're on the beach, and Charlie's over here looking like he's in the mountains. And there's a chopper right back to the
almost
pitcher.
Like a bunt.
Trying to get there. They fire it across, and they do get him.
That was Luis Zamora
As
again.
down goes Zamora on the ground out, his second ground out here of the day, as Charlie continues to shiver.
To fight the battle over there.
You know, it was really warm, and I was going to put like some warm clothes on. I put my jeans on, and I thought, well, it'll be warm when I get there, so I'll take a jacket or something. And I got here, and I was like, oh, man, I forgot my jacket.
I brought my little windbreaker.
It hadn't been too bad, and Rosendo usually is closer to the – he likes a little cooler than usually than Charlie and I do. But
not that cold.
But not that cold. So anyway, we're up here shivering. 1 ball, no strikes here.
Serrano.
To Serrano. Serrano got hit by a pitch his last trip up, and there's a breaking ball down that inside corner for strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. It's a half a woogie woogie. A half a whoop.
It's a whoop.
It's a whoop.
Yep, just a whoop. That's the sound of the police. Whoop, whoop. That's the sound of the police. Yes, he's back in there ready to go. Serrano with the pitch and a swing and strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Serrano took a big swing that time. I saw the flag out in center wave around a little bit after he swung at that one. Back in there ready to go. Lovington playing deep in every position, and there's a drive into right field. Serrano with the single, and he gets us a runner on with 1 out, and that'll bring up Big Rob. Carlos Armendariz, he had an RBI ground rule double rocket that went over center field with the center fielder sitting about right where he's at right now, and he just hit an absolute rocket that just went right over his head, skipped over the turf, and went over. And I got a feeling you're going to see Serrano headed for second. He didn't. And there's a drive right at the shortstop. Shortstop going to scoop it. He's trying to turn 2, and they do get him as they turn 2. As down goes Big Rob.
Rob was just trying to get there, man.
Yep.
He was hustling and bustling, but he didn't get there, poor bud.
Did not make it. So Lovington turns us 2 as we head to the 4th. Eunice 5, Lovington 0. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of the Eunice community and the Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 15 years and is family owned and operated. Located at 2105 Avenue O in Eunice, Guns Up is your trusted vacuum truck, winch truck, frac tank, rental equipment, and dirt work provider. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on the Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lea County athletics.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports. Here live in Eunice as your Cardinals lead the Lovington Wildcats 5-0. We've went through 3. The Cardinals taking care of business. That 5-inning second, or 5-run second, has been the difference maker. De Leon still on the hill for the Cardinals. The young man has 7 strikeouts in his previous 3 innings, and so we get ready to start the 4th. We're in the top of the 4th for Lovington. Trying to see who that is. It's got to be Sepulveda. So this is the pitcher for this Lovington team. He steps up there. He had a fly out his first trip up, and he drives one right into right field.
Throw it to first.
And they are going to throw it across there, and it was a close.
Come on, Carlos. You got to feel that, Carlos.
Now you can get him. Now you got him.
It was a one-hopper.
Oh, did it go in the dugout?
It did.
Yeah, that's why he tried it the second.
And so,
come on, Carter, you gotta do a better effort than that, bud.
They got a one-hopper, and it went off. It looked like the heel of his glove, and went rolling over toward the dugout. And they're going to send in a courtesy runner now.
Is that Paul Sanchez?
For Sepulveda. Paul Sanchez, it is. And Sanchez now stands on second, no outs. Sepulveda, the pitcher, trying to help his own cause here as he steps in there as a lefty. Here comes the pitch, right down the middle for strike.
Beautiful, wasn't it?
Yep.
And this is their designated hitter, correct?
It's number, Sepulveda's got the single out. This is Lujan.
Okay, yes.
He's the cleanup batter. And Sepulveda standing on second. Well, he's got his courtesy runner standing there. And Lujan now at the plate as he drives that one over toward Carlos. Carlos going to scoop that one up, hustles over, makes the play.
There you go. Good
and
job.
so he did a good job right there as down goes Lujan on the ground out to first.
They got the runner down to third, though, so we got to watch him.
With one out, that'll bring up Auden Paredes as he had a walk his first trip up there, and he is the right-hander. De Leon on the hill with one out. It's a 5-0 game. Top of the fourth. Here comes the pitch. Big breaking ball. It's going to get off the turf, and it's going to roll all the way back, and Sepulveda's going to, well, not Sepulveda, it's Paul Sanchez going to easily score. And so Lovington now gets on the board.
On a pass ball.
With a 1-0 score, yep.
Oh, well, we'll give him one. We'll be nice. We'll be polite tonight.
Dottie says he'll give you a 10% off, so I'm assuming that means now he's listening. A while ago he couldn't listen because he's at work, but he's listening now, or he wouldn't have known that. As it is 1-0. 1 ball, no strikes here to Auden.
Go to high there for ball 2, right? Or
yeah.
ball?
I believe so. So that makes it 2-0, right?
Mm-hmm. If that board's right.
2-0. 2 ball, no
2
strike.
balls and no strikes. 1 out. 5-1 is your score.
Oh, that should be a strike.
Right down the middle for strike 2.
Strike 1.
Oh, was that the first one?
Yeah.
Yes, sir.
Man, I might have to really squint. So 2 balls, 1 strike. I think I said 2 balls, 1 strike the last time.
Yeah.
I have to get my glasses out. They're in the bag over there.
Frozen.
Here comes the next pitch. Probably. Oh, there's a high drive towards
he
center.
Slips.
Oh,
and
my
he falls.
Falls.
Don't get it
a second.
Oh, don't cut it
they
off.
cut it.
They cut it off
They
without
cut
knowing.
it.
Why?
Yeah, if they had not cut that
miscommunication there.
ball, they'd have had him at second, but they cut it. And so,
This becomes a big because Wilson normally don't play second base.
yeah.
If that guy goes like, hey, don't cut. And you could have got him out, but oh well.
Yep.
Hindsight's 20/20.
Yep. So
But Jaciel Gotia slipped out there on there.
you know, and he looked like he kind of lost his footing the fly ball before
Yes.
that went out that way.
You check
and
his
so,
cleats.
Yeah, so that'll bring up Tristan Barriaga. Not sure if it's Barriaga or Barciaga, but anyway, we'll call him Tristan. He's up there.
He squares up for a
As
butt,
there's
pops
a
it
high
up.
fly.
Morales tries to go for it. The umpire was in his lane. He
Oh,
makes
and
a
he
beautiful
does catch
catch.
it.
Nice.
After he
Morales
ran into the umpire.
Yeah, him and the umpire collided, and
Says,
he's still
"Move."
able to get there. And so he got a fly out on the foul ball, and that'll bring up Jonah Wood.
Beautiful job by that Morales kid, the catcher.
So that brings Jonah trying to lay the wood as he steps up there ready to go. 2 outs. It's a 5-1 game. Lovington with a man on second. Morales behind home plate. De Leon on the hill. Here comes the pitch. It's down the outside. It's going to be outside for ball 1. So 1-0 here. And the Lovington batter says, hey, I think I'm going to tie my shoe right quick.
Let's
So
take a little break.
timeout.
Yeah, that whole time over here to warm up and do everything else and got tie shoe in the batter's box.
He'd be all right.
That's one of them Jimmy tells the girls, if you get tired, just tie your shoe.
Oh,
you
yeah.
can take a little
When you're
break.
throwing it in, no, it's always lean down and tie your shoe. You know, what I always told him to do that is like
In basketball.
In basketball, when the ref's about to hand them the ball to throw it in, if your team ain't set up in their play yet,
Tie your shoe.
whoever it is throwing the ball, just kneel down, untie your shoe, and tie your shoe.
Perfectly legal.
It is.
Yeah, I know.
Here comes the pitch.
Ooh, yeah, it was good. What?
Ooh,
It was a
man.
ball all the way around.
Wow.
Looked like it.
It looked good to me.
Yeah.
I don't
And
think it was even high
He
at
took
all.
a check swing, but it looked like it was right down the middle.
I
And
agree 100%. It
So-
was down the middle.
so we got 2 balls and a strike here, 2 outs in a 5-1 game.
Well, I can see where Big Rob gets his height from.
Wood.
Johnny's never
All I
comfortable,
can see
man.
is a big old head in my
He's
bottom of my
too
There's a
cold.
swing and a miss for strike 2. So we got 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's not a oogie.
Nope. Ain't no oogie in
We
there.
don't oogie for the Cats. Well, Oogie
We
for
did
the
it one time.
Cardinals.
And
We'll give
it
him
bit
a
us
meow.
hard.
Yeah, yeah.
We'll give him meow.
Meow,
Yeah,
meow, meow,
no,
meow, meow,
no,
meow,
no,
meow,
we
meow.
ain't doing no Oogies.
Is that the meow, meow?
That almost looked like
mix?
a Oogie.
Oh, step off, step off. Oh, never mind. There's nobody on second. There you go. Good job, De Leon. I was seeing if anybody was in the. Yeah, we're here in the bullpen warming up, but there's not. It's good.
So back on the hill. Nobody holding the man on second, so he's dancing. And there's a chip shot foul right over the first base dugout into the parking lot. So still 2-2-2. Beautiful sunset out there. A lot of purples and oranges over that outfield fence wall. Looks pretty cool.
Yes, it does, Jones.
And De Leon back. He's going to fire it. He
Shot
throws
him.
it right by him, and
Set him
down
down.
goes Wood on
And
his
down
second
goes Lovington.
strikeout. And as we move to the bottom of the fourth, your score, Eunice 5, Lovington 1. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 575-394-8828. Call 575-394-8828. Redbird Garage, 1800 North Main Street is your hometown mechanic shop, committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Redbird Garage is a proud supporter of Lea County athletics and academics.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. Here live in Eunice as the Eunice Cardinals facing our Northern No Mark Broadcasting Lovington Wildcats. The Cardinals lead here 5-1. Still, really just one inning where the Cardinals have really been able to get the bats going and
Yes, sir.
put some runs up. So going to need to
Step it up here a little
yeah,
bit.
for sure. And right now is the time as Charlie is on
Oh, I'm
mute.
sorry. I
Thanks,
must have
Rosie.
froze you. I must have
Appreciate
froze
it.
you over there.
Appreciate that.
Yeah,
I was going to say something. I can't remember what it was.
Charlie's over there waving his arms around like, hey,
I
what's
thought he
up?
was doing jumping jacks to stay warm. Get his blood flowing. I'm sorry.
Yeah. It's funny because I hadn't been cool, but I'm starting to feel it now.
I am too, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
My arms are starting to
It's
feel
probably
a little
bouncing
coldness.
off of me coming over that way.
Charlie's like an icicle over there.
Coming off that big back, huh? That
Yeah.
iceberg that shrunk the Titanic over there.
A frozen iceberg over there, and Charlie.
All his snot's frozen on his nose.
No, it's not.
No, it's not. So 5-1 here as Sepulveda still on the hill for Lovington and coming to the plate. Looks like Adan Baeza.
You are correct, senor.
Baeza struck out his first trip up there, and he's up there ready to go. Sepulveda going to kick
Square
and
up for a bunt.
fire. And a little bunt there by Baeza goes foul for strike number 1.
And you notice Baeza does not use batting gloves.
Yeah. When he squared around trying to get that bunt to go down the first baseline, because look how deep that first baseman's playing. That's where he was trying to push it. And let's see if he comes back and does the same thing as that first baseman's still deep, way deep. And he stood there and watched that one go with no intent to bunt. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Baeza. We'll shout out to some of these sponsors first time we get a chance. I'll have to dig them up and find them here because I don't have my little sheet that usually has them on there.
Is mine plugged in good? Because I can't. Mine's dead right now.
Yes,
Oh,
sir.
yeah?
You're on there. Everything's good. Must have froze over there.
There you go.
Is it really dead?
It was, yeah.
It's not a bad thing.
We're just trying
Yeah,
to keep
it
you
is a bad
quiet.
thing.
So 2 balls, 1 strike. 5-1 is your score.
Charlie's so aggressive at his older age.
And there's a drive into
yes.
left center
Drop, drop,
field
drop,
trying
drop,
to get down, and they're going to come
Get
up, and
hit.
it does get down. And so Baeza standing on first. That fly ball that landed on the turf was brought to you by Lavelle Insurance, Baeza's fam.
That's crazy. That ball landed between 3 Lovington players pretty much.
Yes, it did.
Guess nobody called it, right?
Definitely looked like the left fielder called it, but it wasn't able to get quite to it. And so that brings Hasiel up to the plate with no outs and a 5-1 lead. Hasiel Young man had an RBI single his last trip up there.
Yes, sir.
Don, I look for him to go first chance he gets. Yes, he's got a good lead. Inching forward. Hasiel going to square around and swings a slap bunt out there. Almost looked like a softball bunt.
Looked
For strike
awkward, didn't
number
it?
one, it did look real. It's a breaking ball that was going to be way outside. Almost looked like they probably had the hit and run going, but
And
Adon didn't
Adon
go.
missed it.
Well, Adon didn't go. He had a big lead, but he didn't go.
No,
Yeah, I kind of felt like he was probably supposed to go, but didn't. And there's a chip foul for strike two. So 0-2 here to Hasi.
He's down quickly here in the count.
He was down earlier, I think, when he drove that ball out into the outfield.
Mm-hmm.
So
Think
maybe,
you're right, yes.
maybe he can fight this one off. So 0-2. No outs here. We're in the bottom of the fourth. I look for Adon to go any second now. As here comes the pitch. That ball's low and outside for ball one.
I wonder what Adon is waiting for over there on first base.
Yeah, I've been a little shocked he hadn't taken off yet either. And so Adon now stepping off, getting his lead. He has a bigger lead this time than he has so far, so maybe that's the sign.
Step and a half.
There he goes, as that ball ends up back down on the turf, and so Adon's easily into second. Yeah, he had an extra step that time.
Kind of gave it away for a
Kind of
split
gave it
second, right?
away. He was like, is it George Strait? Just give it away. There ain't nothing in that house.
That's
we're
all I know
fighting
about that song.
over.
Oh, yeah, I know what he's talking about now.
Yeah.
Turn the heater on.
Hey, crank that heat up.
Crank the heat up.
Heater.
Heat it up.
We want some heat.
As,
Ciel goes down on. No?
That's two.
That's,
Oh,
Oh, no, we got a different batter. We're back to the top of the lineup here, Coach.
what happened?
you guys are throwing me off here.
Your brain froze for a
They
second.
did.
That's Morales.
So Morales back at the plate with
And I
Adon.
guess Hasiel struck out.
Must have, huh? Well, we were doing something else.
Is there two outs?
No, just one out.
One out.
So Hasiel would, I'm assuming with the strikeout, I'll give the K to Silpoveda. It tells you how much attention we were paying there as Isaac Morales.
We're trying to
is
get the
now up
heater
there.
turned on.
Yeah, we were excited that we might warm it up in here a little bit, and there's a half swing.
Was it
and,
called
Did
a
it
ball?
hit?
I guess not. So
Oh.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
I thought maybe it hit the bat, but I guess not.
That'd be a foul ball, Charlie.
So
Would it really?
Adon back out there with a big lead at second. They're holding him on. A lot of room over here on this other side.
Ooh,
And he
breaking
takes
ball.
that one. That's a good-looking pitch.
Have
So-
Morales buckling at the knees
Yes,
for
he
a second.
did. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to Morales. He struck out his first trip up. He walked his last trip up. Young man that usually puts the bat on the ball. You know, as far as the season goes, that's
Had
what
a
he's been
Quiet
doing.
afternoon, hasn't he?
Yes, he has. Here comes the next pitch. I mean, there's a reason why he's that leadoff batter for the Cardinals, because most of the time he's on base, putting the ball in play and working. Today, so far, he just batted twice, but not quite going like he normally is yet. Let's see if we can get him going here.
Good time to start right now.
2 balls, 2 strikes, and an out. Adon Baeza standing on second. Sepulveda on the hill. He's going to kick and fire it toward home, and that ball's way
It's gone.
outside, and that'll easily get Adon over to third. And now, with Morales earning another walk, he stands on first. So we've got runners on the corners, and the pitcher, Julian de Leon, comes to the plate. He had a 2
Triple,
RBI
right?
triple his last trip up there, and here comes the coach from Lovington out onto the field, going to visit with his pitcher, and everybody's coming in and circling, so we'll see if he's about to do something different.
Circling the wagons.
Yep. It looked like, did they hand the ball
No,
off?
he still has the ball in his hand. The pitcher
I
does.
thought he handed it to that guy beside him.
No. I think they're coming up to play what to do with it. Throw him out at second or. You know what, Jimmy? You are right. The guy with the green gloves?
Seemed like he handed it to that guy over to his left a little ways. He did.
Now he reached in his pocket. In the glove.
Oh, no, he's going to stay.
Got the ball back somehow.
Where's the ball at?
He has it in his glove.
In his glove?
Yes, sir.
It's like the old trick play.
Yeah, that's what I thought they were going to do, but
It's like the shell, one of them shell tricks.
Mm-hmm. Be bad if he handed it to this guy and this guy walked over there with it. And
tagged him.
yeah. So runners on the corners,
Can
one
you do
out,
that?
Yes.
and we've got Julian De Leon at the plate. Stepping up there, ready to go. Here comes the first pitch, and there goes the runner. The ball's going to get all the way
he's coming
through.
in.
Adon headed home, and he's going to slide in safely.
And Morales going to go all the way to
all
third.
the way to third. And so a run scores as Adon Baeza steals home on the pass ball, and the runner goes from first all the way to third while all that was happening, and that is Morales.
Well, that timeout didn't go too well for him, did it?
Oh, nice base running by Morales as well, being aggressive out there.
And he kind of got up slow. Looked like he kind of,
He pulled on that glove hand with that.
yes,
Kind of pulled on it weird.
yeah, like maybe he
You know, in the
slid on that turf and
Beginning of the
tweaked
season,
something.
he hurt his thumb at the beginning of the season.
yeah.
Oh.
So Julian back at the plate takes a big swing and a miss. And was that strike one?
I believe
Yeah.
you're right. 1-1.
1-1.
It's 1-1.
One ball,
okay,
one
so
strike.
1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out.
Half of a boogie, woogie.
Here comes the pitch. Ooh,
Oh,
a
got him on that
breaking
breaking ball.
for strike 2. So 1 ball, 2 strikes here to De Leon.
Kind of stared at the pitcher after that one as
Yeah,
well.
yeah.
Kind of gave him a little smirk.
So runner on third, 1 out. Here comes the pitch, and that one's low and outside. And
Oh, don't do that.
yeah, he's going to head back. Oh, now he's in a
Oh, don't get him.
rundown in the pickle. As here he goes, headed that other direction, and here they come. They're going to run him.
You
He's
better run, you
headed.
better run.
Oh, and they dive and catch
Oh,
him on the
man.
heels.
Kid's fast.
Yeah, they caught him on the heels as Morales was trying to turn and keep going. And they get Morales in the rundown, and so down goes Morales. It's a 6-1 game. That makes it 2 outs, and De Leon now standing at home as the batter. So that pitch got knocked away from the catcher, rolled down the first base line, but it only rolled out there about
Not
5-6
very far.
foot, and it
Yeah.
kind of spun back. Looked like it had some English on it.
Two,
And now we got a 2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs. It's time for a little rock boogie oogie oogie. Woo, 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 woo. And here we go. De Leon at the plate, swings and drives it towards short. The shortstop
boots
boots
it.
it, and it's a boogie oogie oogie as
Yes.
De Leon stands on first. And it had to be the boogie oogie oogie
Had
that
to.
made
Got
it
him there, brother.
happen. As
Got him.
De Leon now will have a pinch runner coming out as number 20.
That's
David Manriquez comes in to do a little run in the 8th grader. And that'll bring up Randy Gallegos. Young man got out on a fielder's choice his first trip up there. He walked his last trip up. And he'll step up there with 2 outs, a 6-1 lead, and a speedy youngster standing on first. Here comes the pitch. That one's high and inside. Brushes Gallegos back just inside the jaw line. Gallegos,
Just on the jawline, right?
yeah, he took a shot to the skull within the last week, and
Yeah.
wasn't sure he was going to play here today, but he's out there. So 1-0, doing the DH duties, not playing his normal role. And so here comes the next pitch, and that one breaks down in there. and it's gonna
Oh,
come.
come on.
And
Oh,
That
yeah.
was high and outside there, bud.
seemed like it,
Wow.
especially for Gallegos, as they called the strike. So that makes it 1 ball, 1 strike, 2 outs. Manriquez with the big lead, starting to lean towards short or towards second. He's gonna
You
go.
think so?
He is gonna
He
go.
almost came out
There
of
he
the gates early
goes.
there.
As they're gonna throw it to second, and they made it closer than I thought it was gonna be.
But he's there.
As in there now is Manriquez, the 8th grader, and he took a shot there.
Head, right?
Looked like it, but he's standing on second now. Grabbing the helmet, he now gives everybody a thumbs up. So 2 balls, 1 strike here. The 8th grader standing on second. The freshman, Gallegos, at the plate. Got the youngsters out on the field right now for the Cardinals.
The future, right?
That's right. And the current. And that one's a little low and outside.
Future and the
full ball.
present.
Yeah. So 3-1 to Gallegos.
3 and 1? Yeah.
That's what the board says, so that's what I'm going to go with. So
Yeah,
3-1. Gallego steps back in there, ready to go. Solpoveda turns, looks back towards second. Second baseman gets off the bag, and there's a drive right at the third baseman, and he hit an absolute rocket. The third baseman was able to grab it, and so Gallegos goes down on the line out, and that'll bring us up to the fifth. The Cardinals 6, Lovington 1. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Redbird Garage is your hometown local mechanic shop specializing in minor and major repairs from oil changes, car washes, brake work, AC repair, and so much more. For more information, call 575-394-8828. Call 575-394-8828. Redbird Garage, 1800 North Main Street is your hometown mechanic shop. Committed to always doing what's right for you and your vehicle. Redbird Garage is a proud supporter of Lee County athletics and academics.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports here live in Eunice. As the Cardinals lead Lovington 6-1, we are going into the fifth inning here. The Cardinals still have De Leon on the mound. Young man's got 8 strikeouts here through 4 innings.
He's done a good job with that on the mound.
Yep.
Containing this Lovington offense.
Yeah, averaging 2 strikeouts an inning is pretty good.
Yes, sir. Pretty impressive.
Yep. So he steps up there ready to go. Getting out there, had to come over and chit-chat with some fans and whatnot, and now
Sign some autographs.
looking here, it looks like we've got number 1, Peyton Thurman. Young man had a rocket of a single his first trip up there.
And that a while ago was a strike on ours, but I guess that was a ball.
On them.
So 1 ball, no strikes. Stepping back up there's Thurman. And then I guess somebody stepped out or stepped off, and now we're going to redo it. Thurman stayed in there, though. A lot of times you'll see the batter step out when that happens. That one's right down the inside corner for strike 1. So 1 ball, 1 strike here to Thurman, 1-1. And so back in there, ready to go. Here comes the pitch. Swung on, hit hard, foul over into
That'll
the
hit a
field
car.
house parking lot. That'll definitely get a car, a Eunice Cardinal car for sure over in that area. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now. Back in there, ready to go. I believe it's 1 and 2, right? Should be 1 and 2.
Yes, sir.
Here comes the pitch, big breaking ball, and it's
And he
going to
got
get
hit.
him. And so hit him at 1 and 2, and then he hits him, so that'll send him down to first on the hit by pitch.
On that breaking ball, right?
Yep, and that'll bring up Dallas. Not sure if it's Barrera or what happened.
Coach coming out.
Oh yeah,
He's going to ask him if he leaned into it or did he actually hit him.
yeah.
A little quick conversation there. It's been the best conversation he's had with the umpires. Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, it's been an interesting year for that. I was talking to an official the other day, and I just said, I know we're having a problem getting umps. I get it. But I also think a lot of them have gotten soft. That's just my opinion. I think back when I was a kid playing baseball, like, coaches would run up and have an argument, like a serious argument with an ump, and even kick dirt on. Literally, that was like a thing. They'd run out there and kick. They got turf now. They can't kick dirt anymore, but they would kick dirt on them. And as long as they didn't touch them
You're perfectly fine.
or say a few magic words like your mama's whatever, if you didn't do those things, you could go down there and vent all you wanted, and eventually the ump would tell you go back over to your base, and you'd say okay, and you'd turn around and go back, and the game would keep going. Now you question a few calls, they're like you're out of here.
Yep.
And it just seems like a different
era.
I get it. It's a different world. There's a lot of things today, I mean, that aren't the same as what they were.
Yeah.
But it just seems like the game has gotten softer.
That's the best way to put it. Right
Yeah, yeah. So 1 ball, 1 strike. And Barrera back in there ready to go, and that one's going to be a little high and inside for ball 2. So 2-1 here.
No, three. Three
It should
balls.
be 3-1, right?
Oh, is it
Charlie?
3-1?
3-1.
So the board says 2, I think, right? Or am
Yes,
I
sir, it does say
squinting?
I got the official one right here.
You-
It says
you-
3-1.
You got official?
Yeah.
I believe you. So 3-1. Here
And
comes
the
the
runner's
pitch, and there
going.
goes the runner, and
Swing
we're
and
going to
miss.
throw it over there. And they
Close.
close play. Good tag there from
Zamora.
Zamora as he caught it on the opposite side of the base, was able to get
Placing
it
it
there
on him, yeah.
close. And that makes it 2 ball. It still be 3-2.
Yes,
So
it's
3-2.
Full count.
3-2. It's a full count. 3-2.
3-2.
3-2. 3-2.
3-2.
Full count. 3-2. Full
3-2.
count.
There it is. There it is.
There
it
we
is.
go.
There it is. There it is.
The ump was sticking his 3 and his 2 and showing us 3-2.
Swing and a miss.
Swing and a
Got that.
miss, and down
Have
he
a seat, son.
goes.
Have a seat.
As that is the 9th strikeout for De Leon, as down goes Barrera. And that'll bring us all the way back to the top of the lineup. Jude Madrid, young man, had a fly out and a strikeout his first time up there. As he definitely swings the bat
Yes, he does.
very aggressively. He's got a runner on second with
He's
1 out.
dangerous. In other words, he's very
I
dangerous.
concur. And there's a high fly ball, and man, that one looks like Artemis.
Where's it at?
As it
Does it get
is
short?
way up there. Zamora's
got
going
it.
to come in and make the
Nice.
catch right behind the pitcher's mound.
Ooh, that thing
Zamora
went
called
way
the
up
pitcher
there.
off, and it did. That went high.
Did a beautiful job chasing that ball. I mean, like, tracking it. I'm sorry,
Yeah,
and catching it.
yeah, that was good job there by Zamora. Came in right behind the pitcher's mound and called the pitcher off and made the catch. And so that'll bring up, I believe that's going to be Rodriguez.
At number 2. Yes, sir.
got
Abraham.
2 outs here, a runner on second. He's going to square around and show bunt, and the runner from second was halfway to third, turned around and ran back. So, and he took that as a strike.
Yes, he did.
Squared
You
around
think
and
they
showed
missed the sign
bunt.
there?
Definitely looked like something off a little bit, but here we go, 0-1. You got 2 outs, so, and there's a swing and a miss for strike 2.
And he seemed confused on that swing as well.
Yep.
1 more strike, sir.
So 0-2 here to Rodriguez. 2 outs in a 6-1 game. We're in the top of the 5th. Here comes the pitch. Swung on and missed, and down he goes. That is the 10th strikeout of the ball game for De Leon as we move to the bottom of the 5th. Your score, Eunice 6, Lovington 1. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
NMR Pipeline is a highly qualified, dedicated company, leading in performance with management and employees who've provided over 45 years of service in pipeline maintenance and construction within the oil and gas industry. NMR Pipeline, 300 South Main in Eunice, or call 394-0144 for more information. Again, 394-0144. NMR Pipeline is proud to be a supporter of all Lea County athletics and academics.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports here live in Eunice as the Cardinals lead, and it looks like we've made a pitching change for Lovington, as that looks like a long drink of water up there on the mound.
I
Number
believe it's
1.
number 11.
I was
11?
thinking 11, but oh, there it is, Angel Salas.
Yep. He
So
was the first
Salas, yeah, he is a long fella, as he's got that long left-handed delivery that looks interesting
Yes.
for sure.
And he looks young, too. Using his binoculars, he looks maybe like a freshman, maybe.
Really?
So he just traded places with Sepulveda over on first.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Yep. So we're in the top of the fifth. No, that ain't correct. Bottom of the fifth. It's weird not seeing the zero up there, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not.
That's what was throwing me off.
So we're in the bottom of the fifth.
You say what'd you say, Charlie?
Bottom of the fifth.
The bottom. So it's the bottom of the fifth right now.
Yes, bottom of the fifth.
Hey, I think the zeros are frozen. It's like you know when your zeros get frozen, that's when you
There it
make little
is.
snowmans. Oh,
Pop-
hey,
there it
they got the top of the snowman up there now. All right.
Who's running that board?
All right. So 6-1 is your score, and 6-4. Wilson is at the plate, and
Man,
he
he
drives
whacks
that
it.
one into left.
There's a base
A
hit.
nice drive into left field for the single, as Wilson
Great way to start off here,
grabs
right?
the single right there as he drives that one through. And that'll bring up Zamora. And it looks like we're going to have a courtesy runner.
That's Melanson going out there.
That is Melanson.
Yep.
So they're going to put Isaac Melanson on Elijah. I'm sorry, that's Elijah Melanson on first as
Hey,
the
Elijah,
runner.
yes, he's Isaac. Isaac's playing, ain't
Yep, he is.
Our senior.
Been playing out in left field. You know, I
Elijah,
noticed that
he's
Isaac
fast,
in the track meet, the last high school track meet, was like he was top 3
Yeah.
in the track meet in the 100-meter dash. I knew he was fast. I didn't know he was top 3 in the 100-meter dash fast.
he? Doesn't he do the long jump as well?
I don't know. I don't. I'm not
I'll
sure.
look into that.
I haven't.
Kept track of it like you do
I haven't
normally?
kept track of it as much. Now I've got Chloe. Chloe's been going up there every day. She's got a shoot. I think she added another 1 or 2 within the last few
Meets.
days. But anyway, she's been going up there and working with quite a few of the kids on mainly hurdles, but some long jump as well. So 1 ball, no strikes here.
On Zamora.
You got Melanson on first. I'm assuming he's going to go first chance he gets. The only thing is you got a left-handed pitcher that
Yeah.
gets to look at him a little bit more, so it makes it a little tougher for him to get that jump. But Melanson can boogie.
Yes, sir, you
I
can.
mean, I would guess probably if you had a foot race between the whole team, he definitely got to be the contender for the champ in that. And so, not able to get a very big lead though with this left-handed pitcher. You see him; he's about a step or 2 off the base. So 2 balls, 1 strike here
On Zamora.
on Zamora. Luis, he's grounded out both his trips to the plate today, and he chops that one foul toward the third base dugout.
2-2.
So 2 balls, 2 strikes, no outs. With Melanson on first, Zamora at the plate. Once again, we had a pitching change, so Angel Salas on the hill, the left-hander, big breaking ball, stays outside.
Man, they could have probably made it on that one.
Yep.
Money pitch coming up.
Yeah, so we got a full count with Melanson on first. Melanson leading towards second. Didn't go, and they take it, and they're going to walk.
that was
him. That was a
close,
close
man.
one, man. I try to call a
Could've went
spade a
either way.
spade. I think that was
Dude, that was
probably
either way.
strike number
Too
3.
close for
but
comfort, right?
yeah, so they walk Zamora on a tough call there if you're a Lovington Wildcat fan, and that'll bring up Andres Serrano. He got hit by a pitch his first trip up there. He singled his last time up to the plate. He's got runners on first and second, no outs here in a 6-1 ball game. Trying to get a little rally going here. Got the early makings of one. Here comes the pitch. It stays outside for ball 1.
Most of his pitches have been on the outside here lately, other than that last good pitch.
Yep.
It
Looks
saw
like
the
he-
ball.
Looks like, and I'm not a pitching fundamentals coach, but it looks like he's left-handed. He kind of comes with kind of a 3/4 side release, and he looks like his hand doesn't ever come back across very good, so he leaves it out there a lot.
He's opening up too soon, they say.
Yeah. So 6-1 is your score. 2 balls, no strikes here to Serrano. Serrano's another young man that has hit the ball out of this park this year. He can definitely reach out and touch somebody if given the opportunity. And there's 3 straight pitches out there in that same spot that we're talking about.
Yes, sir.
This would be a good time to ride it over the fence, wouldn't it?
So 3-0 like a broom. On which
He said like a broom.
3-0 here.
This guy.
Runners on first and second. And that one's going to break down in there for
Got it
strike
in there.
number 1. So 3-1. Now you'll see Serrano with the green light as it looked like he was holding the whole time there.
I said freeze.
Don't help him.
Got some speed standing on second with Melanson. Here comes
Yeah,
that
that's
pitch,
out.
and it's going to be outside. And so that'll
Loads 'em
send
up.
over Serrano as he walks.
And this is who? Carlos.
Big Rob.
Man,
Young
walks
man
the
had
bases
an
full too.
RBI ground rule double his first trip up there. Then last time hit into the double play. So we'll take just about anything except hitting into a double play here, Big Rob.
Yes, sir.
So it's there's no count, right?
No, sir. It's
Okay. I looked
You
up
better.
there and saw a 3-1, and I was like, what the heck?
Next batter.
Yep. So he drives that one. It's going to
Nice
get into the
spot.
left
Score
field.
2.
It's going to score 1 for sure. Here comes 2 headed in, and an errant throw. And so that's going to allow them to easily score, but then they throw back down and get Andres back over at third. And
Not
so we
smart
end
base
up,
running there.
we score 2.
Get
But
one
then they
out.
throw back and get 1 out. And so Big Rob with his second, well,
Single
it's a
RBI.
single, but at that time he had 2 RBIs.
Yeah.
So 2
It's an
RBIs.
RBI machine tonight, ain't he?
And Mama, boy, you can hear her out there. She is excited about Big Rob taking care of business as it's now 8-1. And the
brings
Cardinals lead
Baez
with
up to
1
bat?
out. Adon Baeza at the plate. The runner on first, and he chops at that one and fouled it.
No, it hit the
I
turf.
know, I did.
It hit the turf yesterday, and that's why it went up so
Okay.
high.
Man, that was a confusing looking. That ball like got into the turf and I
Yes.
guess just jumped like up over the catcher.
What do
And
they call it, a strike?
Yes, sir, because Baeza
He
swung at it.
swung.
Oh, because he swung.
I guess they had to hit and run on.
Yeah.
So Baeza at the plate. He's got
Carlos. on
Big
second.
Rob standing on second. Here comes the pitch, and that one's going to be just a bit high. That could have went either way.
Yeah.
So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here to Adon. Adon had a single his last trip up. He struck out his first time up there. We'd rather have the last trip again. And
Ooh,
that
way
one's gonna
outside,
be-
but-
Oh,
it
for
came
strike
back,
two.
yeah.
Got a little bit of that corner, huh?
So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Big from our right to left mover there. Comes back in there. So 1-2, 1 out. Here comes the pitch, and that one's going to be in that same area, but that
And
one.
Carlos kind of little delay still there. Good,
Oh
sir.
yeah, and he just
Slid
Ooh,
forever.
Man, he did. He started sliding about the shortstop.
Thank God he's 18 foot tall.
That was like a cartoon slide there, where he started
Like,
sliding and kept
faster,
sliding.
slide faster.
Yeah, and he's kind of bending over. Probably got a carpet burn on his belly button.
This is whatever.
There's a
Yeah,
lot of beads in his shorts, I'll tell you that much.
2 balls, 2 strikes, 2 and 1 out. I'm sorry, and that makes it
pretty
full.
good.
It's 2
So
something.
3-2-1 here as Adon gets up there. 3-2-1 usually equals contact. Let's see if he can make some contact here as he steps up there ready to go. Here comes the pitch. Ooh, and he didn't make any
Swing and a
contact.
miss.
As he heads, his contact will be his tail sitting on that bench as he heads over to the dugout.
You make it sound so bad.
So Silas with his first K.
Here comes
And,
Jaciel Gotia.
Haciel had an RBI single his first trip up there. He struck out his last trip to the plate. See if he can get something going here. As that looked like that deal with Morales earlier as he catcher kind of slaps his glove at it. And sometimes it knocks it down, but it rolls out there to that first baseline side. Morales
Makes it
saw
appear like
that.
it's far away, but it's not.
Yes. Here comes the next one, and that one's fouled right back to us. So that makes it 1-1.
Back toward us.
Back like a turtle toward us. So 1 ball, 1 strike. 2 outs and an 8-1 game. It's an interesting
Yes.
environment.
I'm telling you, brother.
Here comes the next pitch, and that one's chopped foul.
Kind of like a staying alive swing there, right?
Yep.
Staying alive.
Thinking of that.
1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs, 8-1. Still your score. Oh, we.
You got to bring Carlos home there.
My first yawn here.
Past my bedtime, too.
Yep. And there's a swing and a miss, and down goes Hussey. As that'll get Lovington out of the inning. Your score 8-1. Eunice leads Lovington. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
This message is fired up and fueled by Redbird LP Gas Company. Bart Parker, class of 71 and proud state champ in both basketball and baseball, and the whole awesome crew at Redbird are cheering loud for the Eunice Cardinals. Whether it's academics or athletics, Redbird knows you're giving it your all, and Redbird sees your determination. Balancing books and the ball field isn't easy, but you're doing it with heart, hustle, and pride. Redbird is proud of you, Cardinals. Keep soaring. From Bart Parker and the Redbird crew, behind you all the way. Go Redbirds!
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports. And so they did make a pitching change, the Cardinals did. Not one I expected in this ball game. I did not expect to see this, I'll be honest with you. As they
You expected him to see him Saturday, right?
Yes, that's exactly what I
mean,
expected to see.
what
him.
inning are we in? The 6th?
Yeah, we're in the 6th,
Top
and
of
they
sixth.
brought Ethan Wilson. So this is the what most would consider the ace for this
sir.
Cardinal team. They have brought Wilson in here in the 6th. And so
closer.
Two things
Yeah.
can be here thinking as a coach. You know what I'm saying? How many pitches did 44 have? If he has enough, he can still pitch Saturday if needed, and Wilson can throw a couple of here.
yeah,
Keep him warmed up. So,
get him warm.
yes,
So
sir. Keep him warm.
anyway, trying to
that
see
gun.
who this is. Is this Solpoveda?
Remember,
He's the young man that was the starting pitcher for Lovington when this game started.
Ooh, a little bit outside.
Ethan Wilson, is just a young man that, so far, what we've seen this season, and I'll probably jinx him, but has just been an absolute.
Lights out on the mound.
Oh my gosh. I have watched some extremely good pitchers in my time here in Eunice. And what I've seen the first half of this season, this young man is up there in that discussion for
Yes.
sure.
And every year that he's played for the high school here, he's been a dominant pitcher.
And I say that, and he's
3-0.
thrown 3 balls, 3-0.
Hey, he's warming
That's
up.
usually
bud.
the way it works. But, yeah, last year I just thought he was an okay pitcher. I mean, just being
He
honest.
didn't get as
Yeah.
much reps as I thought he should have,
Yeah.
but he was when he was up there, he dominated when he pitched.
Yeah,
Like that right there.
Yeah,
That's at
there
least
you go.
90 miles right there.
Yeah, they've been down here a couple of times this year with the radar on him, and they've been measuring him in the low 90s.
Yep.
And one game he pitched like basically the whole game, and in the middle of the 5th he was still throwing in the
85,
upper 80s.
83,
Yeah.
Like that. That should be strike. There he
Yeah.
goes. Come back, making it
So,
a full count here.
He's warmed up.
So 3 balls, 2 strikes here to Solpoveda.
Some of it goes, man, what was that? Where did that
Yeah,
ball
when
come
when
from?
he lets one go, man, golly, it's just not. Ooh, and that one was high, so he walks the first one after I'm pumping him. As Solpoveda earns the walk, and that'll bring up Lujan. And the young man is the cleanup batter for this Lovington team. Yeah, he just, up to today, and like I said, this is his second batter, but up to today, there it is,
there you
man.
go.
See, that's an absolute rocket that he just blows right past Solpoveda. For most of the pitchers that we see, they're probably throwing in the 70s, maybe some in the 80s. And so when you see a young man like this that's throwing the ball in the 90s, it just looks different, I guess, when you're up here at least, as there's a swing and a miss. And, I mean, he swung about the time that ball
Yeah.
hit the catcher's mitt.
And not just that, he's 6'1" on the mound.
Oh, man, he's probably 6'8", 6'3" to 4. He's way taller.
Yeah,
than
and when
6'1".
he releases that ball's halfway to you already.
Yeah. Because my Dottie, we just took him to the doctor last week, and they measured him with me standing right there. And Dottie's almost 6'3", and Wilson's taller than Dottie. They're in the same grade. They're buddies. Wilson's bigger than Dottie, and so this young man's got to be 6'3" plus. I mean, I think he's probably 6'4".
Oh yeah.
Anyway, runner on first. 8-1 ball game. Wilson on the hill came in trying to close this one out. Yep.
Break him off something, Wilson. Pull that string on this young man.
Now, I will say this: Lovington's been playing a lot of your, 4, 5, whatever A schools, the big schools. They probably see pitchers like this, whereas at the 2A level, you don't see too many Wilsons. So anyway, here comes the pitch, and that one's down that outside corner, and down he goes. And so Wilson with his first K. As down goes, trying to figure out who that was. That was Lujan that went down on the strikeout. So that'll bring up the number 5 hitter, Auden Paredes. He had a walk. His last trip up, he had a double. So he's got a runner standing on first. I don't believe, and I better knock on wood, and everybody that's a baseball.
Don't say it then.
Yeah,
Don't say it.
You can't
He's
say
going to get mad at you.
Yeah, he probably will, but, I just call it like I see it.
You're an announcer.
They have not scored a run on. Nobody has scored a run on Wilson all year long. Whoa. So if Lovington changes that today, that would be a feather in their cap.
Yes.
So.
That guy right here in blue has a radar, and I was trying to see how fast he's throwing.
Oh yeah.
I can't see. It's too dark from here.
Somebody's down there radaring him again, huh? Yeah, Wilson can flat out hum it. And so.
I think the whole state of New Mexico knows that by now.
Yeah, I think so too.
Just
there's
like
one
that
right down the middle, and the batter literally turned and just looked in the catcher's glove with his bat still on his shoulder. I'm telling you, you see, doing what we do, you see a lot of pitchers, and it's been several years since I've seen a Wilson.
And we're privileged right now.
Yeah, he's fun to watch. It's just, like I said, it's just different up here looking at this.
Ooh.
Oh man.
They attack Cardinals. A little more effort there, bud.
So
you're nonchalant, right?
2 balls, 1 strike, 1 out on an 8-1 score. As Wilson
double
threw
play
that
here,
one
so get out of
just
here.
a bit inside, and Morales come up firing to first. I was more looking at the right fielder saying, you might want to be able to back up on that. And so here comes the pitch, and that one's inside for ball 3. So Wilson showing a little bit of control issues here. And I say control issues. I mean, he's got 1 man on and got a 3-1 count here.
And he struck one out already, right?
Yeah, and struck another one out. So,
we're expecting quite a bit from right
now.
Yeah.
You just you start to see almost everybody that comes to the plate gets struck out, and so you
walks one guy out of 1,000. Man, that guy's struggling.
Yeah,
he walks another one.
He walks another one. So. There's your little bat boy running out there.
That's the first time I see him tonight.
Yeah, he's a little fella.
That bat's bigger than ours.
That bat's bigger than he is.
He's a littler than our bat boy.
Yeah, littler.
Shut up. Just let it go.
He's had it up there.
Littler.
As Tristan Baliaga comes up to the plate.
His tongue froze over there, right?
This young man had a strikeout and a fly out his first 2 trips up. So
that's a word, isn't it?
I think so.
It is tonight.
Oh, boom. Man, that one almost hit him in the head. As Wilson, I mentioned it, just kind of looked like some control.
All right, let's don't.
What?
He's going to get hold of you.
Oh, yeah.
You jinxed him.
Yep. Runners on second and third.
He was a great pitcher until Jones spoke.
There goes the ump, headed over to the dugout.
He's going to the restroom. I'm joking. I don't know what he's doing.
I can't hold it no more.
So he went over and said something to the dugout and held his finger up, and now he's coming back. I don't know what that means.
Which finger did he hold up?
Throw one of them out. They always throw our guys out.
Which finger was he holding up there, Jones?
Well, it wasn't the middle one.
Oh, okay.
Just one.
Yeah, I don't know, Miss Leanne. I was thinking the same thing in my head, but 1 ball, no strikes, 1 out. Here comes the next pitch, and that one's going to get him.
No, did it?
Oh, maybe it didn't. as sliding under, and that will be the first run Wilson's given up all year as they steal home on the wild pitch. As
That's a big side there by
Sepulveda
Charlie.
slides in. And so now we got a 8-2 game with the Cardinal ace climbing on the hill here late in the ball game. It's
Something different. Normally he usually starts the game. So
definitely. You know, but you've also got
ooh, strike.
Randy. You know, Randy not throwing today is usually one of those that'll come in late. And
him and Zamora. Zamora came in the other day, right? Finished the game.
Yeah.
And I believe Andres can pitch, and so can Jaciel Gotti out there.
We got tons of pitchers.
Oh
Big
yeah,
Rob.
the whole infield can pitch.
Yeah, it's not a question of other pitchers. It's just this one particular one that's out there. This is an odd scenario to see him in.
Way different.
Yeah, way
usual.
different than what you're used to. I think the last time he pitched, he went like 6 innings.
Yeah.
You are right.
And
6
so,
scoreless innings.
Yep, and there's
That's
a strike
strike.
right there.
Well, they're making it a full count.
Yep. Okay. Money pitch. Come on, Wilson. Make it happen, buddy.
So 3 balls, 2 strikes here. Wilson trying to get things going. Oh, and that one came out of his hand funny, and just looked weird from the time he let it go, and he walks another one.
Let's get rid of that ball real quick. Give him a new ball out there. Runners on the corners for the Wildcats out here.
Yep, and is this the Wood coming up, or was that the Wood?
This is number 9.
Number 9 is the Wood.
Jonah Wood.
Jonah bringing the Wood. He's got runners on the corners, 1 out here.
I think he struck out every time he came in the bat this evening,
And
right?
that one's right down the pipe.
There you go.
You know, when he, like that one right there, if he throws that pitch right there every time, not too many people hitting it.
Yep. Outside for a strike.
It was right down that outside corner, an absolute rocket. So 0-1. And here comes the next pitch, and it's right down the middle, and he started swinging about the time the ball was in the catcher's mitt.
Yeah.
So it's 0-2. That's what I mean. When he's on, and something else that I've noticed about him most of the year so far is he'll throw that rocket and then come back, and he's usually got a really nice breaking ball that's way
And
slower.
we haven't seen that yet, have we?
I don't think. Oh, as he hits
my
him, that
gosh.
came out of his hand funny too.
Do you think that might be the breaking ball he's trying to throw there?
I don't know. That ball came out, and here comes Coach Almaguer headed out onto the field. As that was an interest. That ball.
He's holding his hand.
He is. Yeah, that worries me. As Wilson hits that one, and that is the 3rd walk, I believe, of this inning for Wilson.
Every he's walked during the whole year.
Yeah, for sure. Right here in this inning, and so the Cardinals lead 8-2, but I believe now the bases are juiced, right?
Yes.
I believe you're correct.
And so Coach Almaguer going to go out there and talk to them, see what they can do. And it looks like they're going to hand the ball off to somebody.
No, he still has it.
He still has it.
Yes, sir.
I don't know why. I thought he handed it to his 3rd baseman.
I think when he reached over like that,
I gave him a little fist bump. Tells you how good my eyes are. I couldn't see the ball. I just saw the fists come together. Not good eyeballs. They've gotten old. And Charlie's over there like snuggling with that wood because he's freezing. You know what I know.
I have this wall. This wall is warm, right? This wall.
So here we go. Wilson stays on the hill. Here comes the first pitch, and he once again just smokes one by him. If he can just throw it down the middle.
Yeah, every time.
Yep. So 0-1 here. Bases juiced. Charlie's sticking his head. Oh, yeah, you can hear it. Sticking his head in the heater, and there's another one right down the middle, and the young man never even, like you could tell, he never even flinched.
Said, is there a ball there?
Yeah. When he's throwing them good,
They're good.
It's good. So 0-2 here to this batter. 1 out, bases loaded. Here comes the pitch. It's right down the middle, hit towards
Could be double
short.
play.
Short flips it over to second. They throw it. They try to turn 2, and they get him. And they, and did he drop it? He dropped the ball.
Carlos dropped it.
The ball came out of the glove afterwards, so he's going to score on an RBI. So Wilson gives up another run. That is 2 runs.
Little
for
routine
Wilson.
double play there kind of hurt us.
Yep. That is the only 2 runs of the year that they've scored against Wilson. So now runners on the corners, 8-3 is your score. Trying to see who that is. Is this Dallas?
Number 12, I believe.
12,
It is Dallas.
And he's swinging a miss there.
So Dallas struck out his first 2 trips up there. He's stepping in there ready to go.
I think a big hat got that one as well.
Young man playing right field, I believe. 0-1. Here comes the next pitch, as that is the first time all year that I've not seen Morales throw it
Down.
when the runners are on the corners.
Last time he threw it and got him out, remember?
He usually throws it, and a lot of times he gets them.
He was probably instructed to keep it this time, I bet.
Yep. Like we said at the beginning of this game, that's a little different. We've got a lot of people playing in a lot of different spots because of some illness, some little injuries, things like that. So a lot of people playing.
Tough team too.
Oh yeah, yeah, you are. I mean, Lovington's
Real deal.
so like I said, to me they're probably the toughest team we've played all year for sure.
I concur.
Here comes that next pitch, and it's high and inside.
Kind of getting
And
away from it. I
Morales
wonder if
wants
he's
to-
just overthrowing it here, kind of just putting too much juice on it.
I don't know, Morales.
Because they're
kinda-
high. They're strikes, but they're high.
Yeah.
I want to calm them down a little bit more. We have 2 out here. Runners on second and third. For the Kitty Cats, the Wildcats.
Right now, they're saying, "Let us show you a kitty cat." As they're on the
On the
they're
prowl.
they're trying to get
They're
on the prowl and
prowl,
make
huh?
the comeback here. A 8-3 game. They've scored 2 runs here in the top of the 6th. It was 8-1 coming in here. 3-1 is your count. Here comes the pitch from Big Wilson. Right down the
Nice.
middle. And that is in there for strike 2.
One more, buddy.
Yeah, Big E, he just got to relax and let his arm do the work. I
Yes,
mean, he's
I agree with you 100%
very,
on
very,
that.
very capable. Here comes the next pitch. And that one's high and inside. He lost it up there and almost hit him. And so that'll send the
Why
batter
did he
over to
flick
first.
the bat like that over here? Did you see
I
him?
don't- yeah, he did an extreme bat flip.
Why? You just got walked, but all night you've struck out. You got walked once. Oh, well. Dallas was happy.
So that is a walk there for
Juiced him
Barrera.
up.
And
Nice and
now we're back to the top of the lineup as Madrid comes
This is
out
scary right here.
with the bases loaded. And this young man's got some bat speed. And so here comes that next pitch. Swung on and missed. So strike number 1.
He was way ahead of that one, wasn't he?
The batter?
Yes. I think Wilson took a little bit off that one. A little bit outside. 1-1 here.
So 1 ball and a strike here. 2 outs. Bases juiced.
Little scary moment here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, you've got,
Mm-hmm.
you know. I mean,
Don't say it.
Yeah. Ooh, and he hits him
hit
right in
right in
the
the shoulder.
shoulder. And so Wilson loses that pitch. It come out of his hand funny again, and he hits him right in the, I mean, almost got him in the head.
Cost him a run.
It
Yeah.
hurt him. Look at him over there first.
Oh, man, it hurt me. 90-something mile-an-hour fastball right in the
And
side
you have
of
some
the
stories
shoulder.
about that, don't you?
Oh,
About, against
boy, I
Lovington,
do.
wasn't it, too?
Man, yeah, absolutely it was.
That's the second batter he hit here, huh? In this inning.
Third.
Man,
Third?
I think
think-
so.
I think it's the
Let's
third.
see.
Oh.
Let's see, 1, 2. So he's walked 3,
They hit 2 then.
hit 2, yeah. Yeah.
And he struck out 1 as this young man swings.
Got to get out of this, buddy.
Abraham Rodriguez here.
Yeah. So young man comes to the plate. The bases loaded, 2 outs. Here comes the first pitch, and it's
Second
right
pitch.
down the middle.
And
Oh,
it's a second
is that the
strike.
second?
Yes, sir.
Yep.
Two
Two
strikes.
So 0-2. I wasn't paying attention.
We've seen this a couple of times, huh?
Yeah. Yep. So 0-2. Here comes the next pitch. Right
Ooh,
down
there
the
it
middle,
is.
and that's it. And that'll
Set
do
'em
it.
down.
As Wilson.
Left the bases loaded.
Yeah,
We like
so
it.
an
Tell you.
8-4 game definitely made it a little closer than we wanted it
Yeah.
to be. We moved to the bottom of the 6th. Your score, Eunice 8, Lovington 4. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports.
Around here, we work hard. On the field, in the classroom, and in life. And companies like Parker Energy, they're in our corner. Since 2006, they've delivered expert transport, pump truck, back truck, and disposal services. But more than that, they've supported us, our schools, our sports, our future. Thanks, Parker Energy, for showing up and believing in what we can do.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal sports here live in Eunice as your Cardinals lead 8-4. The Cardinals gave up 3 runs there in the top part of that inning. And
this is a rough one, wasn't it, for the Cardinals?
It definitely was a little shaky. And we'll see if the Cardinals can get some bats going as we're going to start with the top of the lineup here. Isaac Morales comes to the plate. He struck out his first trip up. He's walked his last 2 times to the plate. So here we go. Here comes the first pitch. It's going to be outside for ball 1.
This young man lives on the outside corner, don't he, for the Lovington? That's Angel, right? Angel Salas?
Yep, that is correct. Here comes the next pitch, and that's chopper over toward third base. Going to spin just foul. There for a second, I thought it was going to act like a bunt, and he was going to get there. But
nope, not this time.
He's quick.
So 1 ball, 1 strike showing on the board. No outs here. We're in the bottom of the 6th. Top of the lineup for the Cardinals with Morales up there. Here comes the pitch, and that one's chopped toward short. Short running up, gonna scoop, fires it across, and gets him.
Oh, bang, bang play,
and a great play there by that shortstop. As that young man was moving, I believe that's Madrid.
He's made a few of those tonight.
Yes, he did. He has definitely done a good job over there, the shortstop. As Morales goes down on the ground out, and that'll bring up Julian De Leon. Young man walked his first time up. He had a 2 RBI triple his second time up and a single his last time up there. This is his first time to face the left-hander in Salas.
You get to strike there real quick.
So 0-1 already to De Leon. Oh, I was like, what? Are they going to walk him?
It looked like it.
Well, we'll take it.
Thought they were going to do the old-fashioned like when I played where they had to throw the 4 pitches out there to the. I think now they just say put them on base, but used to you had to step outside and throw it out there,
way out there.
Way out there.
He's going. He's going.
And that pitch is going to get away, and so.
Is he going to let that ball sit there? Oh, no,
what is that count now?
Should be 0-1 or 1-1.
1-1. Okay.
Yes, sir.
So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out. Here comes the next pitch, and that one's down that outside corner for strike 2. So 1-2 to De Leon. Has Salas looking pretty good up there on the hill so far this inning, and there's a check swing, and he didn't go, I'm assuming. So that makes it 2-2. So 2 balls, 2 strikes here to De Leon. I'm kind of cool. Yeah, cool now. As that one's inside for ball 3.
That's why I'm being quiet over here, because I'm starting to get cold myself. I'm about to put old red one on.
We have to steal Charlie's heater in a minute. So 3 balls, 2 strikes, and an out here. 3-2-1 equals contact. Here comes the pitch, and De Leon
walks on down.
Walks
close.
Yeah, that was closer than I'd like them to be.
Too close for comfort.
Looked like it was right down the middle. I'm assuming low, just based on the angle.
I think if the catcher would have caught it, could have framed it, could have been a strike. But nope, we'll take a walk.
So De Leon now stands on first with 1 out here in the bottom of the 6th. And coming to the plate will be Randy Gallegos.
He's due for something good.
He got a ground out, a walk, and then he lined out right to third baseman the last time.
It was too close there, Charlie.
If he would have been running already, though, he would have got there easy.
I agree.
If a frog had wings, he wouldn't bump his hiney.
You know what? Every time.
That's what my dad used to tell me, and he didn't ever say the you know what word. He said the hiney. The hiney. That was the word he always said.
Well, like Mr. Goodwin would say, if ifs and buts were candy and nuts, we'd all have a Merry Christmas.
Well, all righty then.
Back
One
to the
ball,
action here in
one
Eunice, New
strike,
Mexico.
one out. It's a half a oogie.
And he is gone.
Yep, and there he goes easily, and he's going to stand up into second as De Leon now stands on second with a 2-1 count to Gallegos.
It's getting cold, dude.
It's cooler in
We're
here.
going to have to shut down right now, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you for watching up to the 6th inning. We're cutting it close
Yeah,
tonight.
you guys don't understand.
Buy the paper tomorrow to get the results.
Hey, and you know, the crazy thing is Miss Lacey over there says that her classroom is way cooler than this. I guarantee you, I can't focus, which I lose focus anyway. I may have a little bit of the D's and the H's in my system. There's a high fly ball to right. Oh, and the right fielder drops it. De Leon now on his horse as he's headed, and he make the turn, and then he goes back.
Man, I think he could have made
And
it.
so a double for Gallegos off the error.
That's whole Dallas out there, too. Then he came off his shoulder.
Yep.
Poor guy. The sun must have gotten his eyes.
And so that'll bring up Big E, Ethan Wilson. He'd like to get a little something going here to
Little
get some of those
redemption, right?
runs back.
A little revenge here.
Gave up 3 in the top of the 6th. He'd like to put one over the fence right here and give himself 3 to say, here you go.
There you go.
Even Stevens.
As Wilson steps in there ready. Here comes the pitch. He swings and drives it into right field. It's way
over the
back.
head.
It's going to skip into the wall.
Scores one for sure.
Wilson clears the bases, and he's easily into second with a stand-up double.
So he
Big E gets 2 of the 3 back.
Outstanding job by that young man. Going opposite field on that outside pitch.
So a 2 RBI double for Big E, Ethan Wilson. And the Cardinals now lead 10-4. Good buddy, old pal. 10-4, Judge Clayton. And
You're going to rub it in, aren't you? You're going to rub it in.
as that'll bring up
I
Luis
sure hope I never have to
Zamora.
face him. You know what I'm saying?
Just don't go in your Eunice Cardinal shirt. You'll be all right.
No.
Oh, I got a Lovington shirt I can wear over there.
Pull one out. So here comes the first pitch. It's going to be high and outside for ball 1. 1-0 here to Luis. Luis is due.
Yes, he's very due. He's
Got a
past
ground
due.
out, and a walk. And so he is due.
Had to put the old jacket on.
Big E standing on second. Here comes the pitch.
And for
And that
ball
one's
2.
going to be ball 2. I'm assuming low. Yeah, it's frosty in this place. Frosty, man, frosty.
I bet you remember your long sleeve next
I'll
time.
bring my jacket next time. Yeah, I'm gonna look here in just a minute. Here comes the pitch, and that one's gonna be high for ball 3. Let's see what we got
The
here.
temperature in here?
So
or what?
the wind chill right now is 64. It's showing 71, and we're sitting here with the AC on full blast, just kicking, blowing. it's blowing icicles. There's like ice cubes coming out of that machine. There's a drive over into the left. The third baseman scoops it. He's going to try to fire it, and he does. And what a play by the third baseman.
Wow.
As he threw that one
Snagging it,
across like a frozen rope, like what we've got in here with our cables that go to our machine. As as down
You're
goes
making her
Zamora.
You're making her mad. You better stop.
It's cold up in
I
here.
agree with you, but we're just to help right now.
Man, I don't care if I'm the help. I don't give a damn. I'll go home and turn the heater on. You got somebody confused if you think I care. I don't. It's cold in here. All right, so here we go. Serrano gonna come up to the plate. Yeah, it's not warm in here by any means of the imagination. Yeah,
You
I'm
ain't a
looking at
whistling
people
Dixie.
sitting outside in their shorts and T-shirts, and I guarantee you ain't sitting in here in your shorts and T-shirts. It's frosty, man, frosty.
I'm just going to put my jacket on and shut up. That's all I'm going to do.
Rosie, it's cool when I'm cold. Now that you're cold, it ain't so cool.
It feels great over here, Charlie.
I don't know where he's sitting, but it don't feel great anywhere.
Well, he got his coat on too,
So
Jimmy.
0-2, who does? I know. He just put his
on.
jacket on. Yeah, he's trying to be kindler, gentler, and nice, but he just got up and put his coat on. 0-2 is the.
I'm the voice of reason here.
That's right.
Let Jimmy borrow your
There's a drive into center. It almost did it get the
No,
did it get
it
the
didn't.
pitcher? He hit the deck and coming all the way around. It's going to be close. Oh, he missed the ball. And so Manrique scored all the way from second.
base.
And so the Cardinals with an RBI there on the bat of Serrano.
No, the pitcher thought it got him. It
The way he
came
grabbed his
close.
head,
Came
yeah.
real close.
And
If
so
if he needs ice, we can get some from him here.
yeah, all right.
his head
Just
in
get you a
there.
bucket and stick it in front of that AC, and you'll fill a bucket full of ice in no problem, no time. Yeah, it's cold.
Yeah.
There ain't no doubt about it. Carlos Armendariz comes to the plate.
Big Rob.
He's gonna step up there, ready. Ooh,
Ooh.
oh,
come on! He was
No way.
That
Oh.
fool's crazy.
They call
There is
Serrano
no
out
way
with
he
the
was
lead
out.
off on first. They threw it back over there.
That's a horrible
And so
call,
is
man.
what it is, 11-4 as we move to the 7th. You're listening to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of Eunice Cardinal Sports.
Guns Up Services is a proud supporter of the Eunice community and the Eunice Cardinals. Guns Up Services has been in business almost 15 years and is family owned and operated. Located at 2105 Avenue O in Eunice, Guns Up is your trusted vacuum truck, winch truck, frac tank, rental equipment, and dirt work provider. Guns Up Services in Eunice wants to cheer on the Eunice Cardinals and wish them luck this sports season. Guns Up Services, another proud supporter of all Lea County athletics.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, to No Mark Broadcasting's coverage of this game from the North Pole as we are live here in Eunice with Frostbite and the Cardinals with 11-4 lead here. And for those that haven't followed us much this season, we've got an interesting situation as Miss Ramos
It's gonna be a long season.
is, she likes, I think she really wants to live in Alaska or Antarctica or something. And, you know, the funny thing is I've had my kids come home and tell me how cold her classroom was, that they, like, have to bring, like, a parka.
And you're like, oh, come on,
Oh,
it
it
ain't
can't be
that
that
bad.
bad. But I'm starting to understand that maybe it can. Now, I've got a cousin. His name is Jeff O'Brien. He's a administrator for the Carlsbad schools. Used to be a assistant principal for years over at the Hub schools. And he and I used to go on a fishing trip every spring break together. As there's a foul ball for strike one.
Off the head of the blue there.
And he had an RV that we would always stay in, and he would turn that AC up, and it was spring break, and so half the time it was cold. He would turn that AC up so high, but after the first time I ever went fishing with him, at that point I knew you better bring your thermals.
Be prepared.
And at night you better be prepared, because you had to wrap myself up like a burrito to stay warm. All I needed was some asado to get a little spicy.
That's how you
but,
start showing up here.
I'm telling you, it's kind of the same deal, you know.
People looked at me like I was crazy coming over my jacket, but I
Well,
knew when
Charlie
I was coming.
too.
Uh-huh.
When Charlie got here,
I was long sleeves.
yeah,
jacket.
long sleeve jacket. Half the people out in the audience are
what the
wearing
hell's wrong
shorts
with
and
him?
t-shirts.
What's the matter with
And
that
I
guy?
just forgot my
In a
big.
swing
I
and a
usually bring a
miss.
big shirt or jacket, and I didn't today, and so I'm regretting it right now, as it is frosty.
Yeah, everybody wants to sit around my fire barrel over here now.
Yeah. So
Fire in the building.
So Miss Almaguer over there has brought Charlie a heater, so he's over there snuggled up around his heater, and there's a drive
Oh,
into right
man.
center
Gapper.
field. It's going to go all the way to the wall.
This kid got some
So-
wheels too.
And he is moving. He is going. He's into second.
He's going to
going to
three.
make the turn, and it's going.
Get him.
Oh! They had him. He tripped over second base.
Oh, they should have.
Almost looked like he pulled a hammy or
I thought he
something.
hyperextended his knee the way he stepped.
Man, he stepped funny there on second, and when I say funny, I don't mean funny like
Yeah,
ha ha.
no, I
Like
think
a
he
hurt
was-
funny.
He took a funny step coming across second.
And he
was
was
hurt.
moving, boys.
Yes, he was. And then he went down to the ground, and he's laying there, and he just popped back up and waved, and now he's saying he's okay. But
And that was a pitcher earlier too, right? For the game.
is that who that is?
Number 23, Salas.
Is
It was
that
it was the starting
Sepulveda?
pitcher.
So yes. Started the pitch,
Sepulveda
yes.
with a double?
He was a starting pitcher.
Yeah. And so
I guess he's okay.
young man was moving. He had his wheels going as he is
a good-sized
standing
boy,
on
too.
second. Yep.
Showed them wheels. I think he didn't move that fast, but he was
Man, I
moving.
tell you, they need to put him like a fullback or something on the football
Yeah, he
team.
can move. He can definitely move.
And
And he
so
can hit.
looking here, it looks like now you'll be back to Lujan.
Well, I'll tell you, this Lovington team is not going down without a fight.
Oh no, and they seem to like
Wilson
Wilson. Oh, and there's a a fastball way inside as the batter swung around to show bunt, and now
Said bunt this.
yeah, man, now we've got a runner on third.
Charlie shut up.
A runner on third with a 1-0 count. No outs here. 11-4 is your score. And here comes the next pitch, and that one's right down the middle and blows right past him, and he swung about the time it hit the catcher's
Yeah.
mitt. We've seen a lot of that.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
So
Yes, we
that
have.
makes it 1-1 strike.
But these kids have been. This is the toughest team we've played because at least they're hitting some of them.
Yeah, I think I agree with you that they're the toughest team we played. I think Wilson struggled with his control.
Control, I
He
know.
usually has amazing control, and right now, for whatever reason,
He's
it
coming.
just
He's
doesn't-
coming.
It
Oh, he-
just don't look like it's there for him right now.
He
You know,
hasn't found it yet.
like I said, some days you have those days.
He's having an off day.
It's like a shooter in a basketball game.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, you'll have, you see Steph Curry's a perfect example. You'll watch him one game, and it's like he's throwing up hook shots from the other end of the
Getting
court that
40
are going
points.
in, and like nothing. And then some days he came by
Make
a
a free throw,
wide
yeah.
open basket. And so there's a walk, as that'll send. That is number, is that 5, 6?
That was six.
So that's another bad. That was Paul Sanchez. He heads over to first, and now that'll bring up
Auden
Paredes, something or another. Young man had a walk, a double, and a walk. It was Sanchez with the walk.
Runners on the corner, Jones. We're going to throw it down a
Yeah.
second.
Yeah, with no outs, and we usually do, and they do.
Got him.
Oh,
Didn't he tag
did he
him?
not tag?
Yes, I thought he tagged him, but
Wow.
I thought he tagged him, but I'm assuming he must have missed him when he swiped back
I guess so.
from our angle. It's
Remember that ref out there's the one.
Kind of hard to tell.
Is that the one? Yeah.
1-0. Here comes the next pitch. That one's right down the middle.
What is wrong with that one?
Ooh, man.
Did you see Wilson throw his hands up?
Yeah.
He's like, come on.
Yeah, so then now it's 2-0. I'm not sure what happened on that pitch. So 2-0. Here comes the next pitch. That one's right down the middle. It's a high, towering fly ball up over short, or the second. Oh,
Oh
my
my
gosh.
gosh.
We blow the catch
fly.
out in center. We had 3 people standing there, and it hits the turf. Uh-oh.
What?
In a pickle.
Oh, something else happened after.
No. Oh, we are in a pickle. It's 11-5. Lovington trying to make the comeback here. That's an interesting one too.
It's scary, Jones. That's all it is.
Yep. So, and all while that was happening, the runner ended up all the way on second.
Mm-hmm.
So this brings up Tristan. And like I said, because of the way it was written on the paper, I can't tell if that's Barriaga or Barciaga. I'm not real sure, but here comes the next pitch, and that one's going to be high and inside. Ooh,
I thought we threw the ball away
I
there.
did too. 11-5, 11-6, 11-5.
11-5, yeah.
Man, I'm squinting like a mug, and I'm struggling to see that, and that one blows right
Your
by.
vision is frozen for a little bit.
Man, it probably is. I wonder where my little bag is.
Want me to hug you?
No, but I'm gonna get my. Did I bring my glasses?
Michael, come over here and hug you.
I think my glasses.
Me holler at him.
That might freeze me even more.
As he strikes him down.
As he struck him out. So down he goes. I want to put the glasses on. Oh yeah.
That should change the control, right?
Yeah, that'll get it all dialed in.
Like Wild Thing, huh?
Yeah.
Wild thing.
Yeah, this will get it dialed
Look
in
at that.
right here. Oh, and there's a drive into
Oh, my
left
goodness.
field. As Eunice going to scoop it up and fire it in. And so an RBI single.
Take
And
them
so-
glasses off, Jones.
Man,
Yeah, get them glasses back off.
11-6.
You put the glasses on, that batter can see the ball.
Yeah, I saw it too.
You said, "I seen it too."
Want to get this trash bag out, cover you up in it? Give me.
I don't know. It's definitely cool up in this place. Oof. That's Barunda that's going to come out there. I wonder if that young man's sister is the basketball player.
Oh, that's a good
Got
question.
Barunda that's a great basketball player for the Lovington girls.
Good chance of it.
11-6. Here comes the pitch. It's low and outside for ball number 1.
On Barunda.
Yeah. No, Barunda's
Oh,
on
first base. Yes, I'm
Yeah.
apologize.
Yeah, this one is number 1. I believe this is Thurman.
Yep.
The
Peyton,
designated hitter.
Yep.
Peyton Thurman.
Thurman up there, ready to go. Here comes the pitch from Wilson. They're going to send him as we do throw it down. Oh, we dropped the tag.
And they scored
Made
a
the
run.
tag, and we dropped the tag, and they score. So, kind of in a pickle here. It's 11-7, 7-11. It's time for a big gulp.
Yes, we need a big gulp.
More like a coffee.
Yep.
Hot cocoa.
We need a big gulp of hot chocolate.
I think our team's cold, but oh man, that one goes behind the batter. I think our team's cold. Like the AC up here is getting out on that field. It's got his arm cold. That's what's happening.
I think we should turn it off. See if they
It's
warm up on the
bleeding
field.
out-
Huh?
bleeding out the door.
Yeah, I mean it's leaking out there and it's cooling off the whole team. As 11-7, and that one's inside, and so
Walked
we
him.
walk another
What
one.
was
Here
that?
comes Coach.
Yeah, so Coach Almager comes out of the dugout. He heads out there. He's already been out once, so he'll have to replace him here as Wilson goes and hands him the ball. As
Struggling
Wilson,
tonight.
yeah, he's not happy. He just slung his glove over toward the dugout. As he's going to go out and take.
So that means Carlos
another
gonna go to the
glove.
mound?
I'm assuming.
No,
that's-
Carlos is coming to the game. Who's gonna go to the mound?
I'm not sure. I'm
Can-
assuming Big Rob. He went to get his.
Big Rob or Zamora?
I think Big Rob went to get a different glove because he was wearing that first baseman's
baseman
mitt.
mitt,
But trying to wait and see if he comes back out of there.
Must be nice to have extra 5-6 gloves in there, huh?
There they go. So yeah, that's what's going to happen. Big Rob will go to the hill. And so, yep, they're going to hand the ball to Big Rob. And that I'm assuming will put Wilson over on first.
Yes, sir.
As
You want to sit there and chit chat, let him pitch.
yeah.
You got a time.
Let's shout out to some of these sponsors. We hadn't really had a chance to go through the list. Of course, Eunice Pump and Supply, Eunice Public Schools, Redbird Gas, Parker Energy, NMR Pipeline, Outlaw Grill, Guns Up Services, Thomas Welding, the Eunice Wrecker, Redbird Garage, Cardinal Hardware, Debbie's Country Kitchen, the City of Eunice, Badger Hydrovac, and Eunice Health Clinic. Those are the normal ones. I know NMJC, Burrito Beast, IPS, Lavelle Insurance. I believe those are the others that we've never really got a baseball list
we
this
have not.
year. And they told me at the beginning of the season, just use your basketball list. So I've just kind of been
Basketball.
going with those. You know, something I noticed today, one of our sponsors is Outlaw Grill, Burrito Beast.
Oh,
And
yeah.
I noticed today that they bought that, is it called El Metote or whatever, that used to be like a club slash
Over there off of Milwaukee, over there
something
in
like
Lubbock.
that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Outlaw was moving into that building.
Oh, so I finally went through.
Yeah, so they're
Okay.
they're gonna start up a new Outlaw over in Lubbock. So if you get over to Lubbock, run on over to Outlaw.
Wonder when they're opening.
Texas style, huh?
hmm
I didn't notice the date. They said they were going to actually open. Did you?
Yeah, I don't think I did either.
Charlie,
I'm
you
gonna
haven't even
be-
gotten the burrito piece. You think you
Is
can go to
it-
that one?
No, I'll go over there. I'm going to be over there on the 23rd.
Oh, that's right, yeah.
It is definitely a an interesting night here. I mean, the Cardinals were up
been a long night, actually.
What, 11? No, not 11. 7, 8. They were up 8-1. And anyway, just kind of struggled to finish this one. They
Thank
just
you.
had to extend our time
To
on our
11.
broadcast because it was about to kick us
Oh.
off because the game has been
Man,
so
it,
long.
it has been a long game.
Yeah. Yeah, it was about to kick us off
My
the
partner's over here
broadcast.
about to head out. She got her backpack on, and
Yep. She's looking for some place where there's some heat.
She's moving south.
Yeah.
we'll fly south for the
Yeah.
winter. Huh?
That is exactly right. So shout out to Evie and them taking care of us back
Thanks,
at the
Evie.
station. The
Evie's the bomb.
broadcasts are scheduled in certain increments. You schedule that time, like on YouTube and all that stuff, and so when the game goes longer, it can turn
Yes,
into a
it-
mess
yes,
real
it can.
quick. And so here we go, 7-11. Time for a big gulp. Let's see if Big Rob can come in and finish as he throws that first one high, and then kind of shook his arm a little bit. So 1 ball, no strikes here. Big Rob on the hill.
No pressure, right? With 2 runners on.
Yep. Yeah, I mean, you got the
One out.
I mean, this game could get real interesting here real quick as there's a little change up, swung and a miss. So 1 ball, 1 strike, 1 out here. A 4-run game late. We're in the top of the 7th.
And I heard somebody cough over there.
I did too. They probably got pneumonia. So there's a swing and a miss, and down they goes. Oh no!
One more,
That's
one
not
more.
the one more. I was getting ahead of myself.
Wishful thinking, huh?
That's right. I was trying to thaw my toes out. I was trying to count to 3. I use my toes usually, but they're all like curled up. And here comes the next pitch, and that one's a little bit inside.
2-2.
We got to do something about that.
We're gonna set this place on fire.
I think Evie's laughing at us.
I'm gonna bring a deadgum, one of those little burning logs that you set
We'll
up.
get a 55-gallon drum in there.
That's right. We'll have a little fire going. As there's a swing and a high fly ball down the right field line, trying to get
And
there.
he got
He
it.
caught it, and that's a live ball.
Oh, and he fell down.
But he caught it, didn't he?
Yeah,
I
but it's a
thought he
live ball.
Why is the runner still standing on second if he caught it?
No, they were on first and second, and they advanced the base.
Oh,
They
okay.
tagged up.
Oh,
So they tagged up, but it
Yes,
is an
sir.
out. Okay, I gotcha.
Yeah, it is one out on the batter.
All right.
The batter is out.
Man, my baseball knowledge is frozen up.
Well, I
too.
didn't see the runner walking to the. I just
I
seen him
didn't
running.
either. I don't. My stats here are all frozen. I can't even keep up with them anymore.
So that's 2 outs here, ladies and gentlemen.
2 outs. 7-11 is your score. Here comes the pitch. A little bit high. Trying to see who this is. If he take that little practice swing. Come on, you can practice swing. Just keep the. Up there. Is it a 3?
Three.
A number 3. 3
That'd be
is
one Sepulveda. No.
Yeah, Jude.
no.
Jude Madrid up at the
Jude, yeah,
top of the
top of the
lineup. Young man that we've talked about how.
He got hit last time, remember?
Yeah, he did.
A little hesitant.
Yeah. He's the one that Wilson hit like right in the shoulder. I thought it was going to get him in the neck.
That neck.
Man, that would hurt.
That would really hurt.
Might
90
put him down
mile
for a
an hour
little bit.
fastball in the neck. I mean, the shoulder's got a little meat and potatoes on it. That neck don't have much. At least not my neck. And now if you hit me in the front of the neck, I get that little double over right there, the double chin. If I duck my chin
He
forward,
got a little
I'd
guard,
be all
right?
That's right.
I don't think that'll protect you from a 90
No,
mile.
probably not. Probably never be able to talk right again. Shoot.
Might be a blessing in
I was
disguise.
fixing to say they might send me out there to take one of those. Take it to the old apple. 2-1.
People would pay money for that, huh?
Yeah, probably. I might have to do it as a fundraiser.
He says if you go
You raised $1 million the first day.
Know what?
What's that?
He said if Jimmy goes missing, we know what happens.
Yeah, he got cold, went home, and turned the heater on. So 3 balls and a strike, 2 outs. Here comes the pitch. It's swung. It's a high fly right back over the top of us.
Hope it hits the AC
It
and
did.
puts it out of service.
Maybe it'll knock the AC off the building.
Oh, wait a minute. There it came back down.
There's a ball in the field that are blue. That was wishful thinking, right, guys?
Yep.
I know somebody.
I I
I've
think
never had to use that authority before, but I don't have to.
have to have them sneak over the maintenance guys tomorrow and cut the wires on the AC.
They're going to see all three of us tomorrow.
That's right. We'll be all dressed in black, wearing like a balaclava, and coming up here tonight with our wire snips and cutting the wire on the AC unit. So there's a high fly ball way over there. It's going to be in play, but I don't know if anybody's getting to it. They're not.
Wilson was close, but not close enough.
Yeah, Wilson was running.
When is that Artemis coming back down? Tomorrow morning, right?
Man, it's pretty close. Yeah, I think
Yeah.
it is tomorrow morning. Yeah.
Splash down.
Yeah, that may be what's happened around here. I mean, he may have got so far out there in space that he brought that cold back with him. It's a cold front. And he did. Well, that's they said it gets humid because of us talking so much.
Oh, that hot air, she said.
Shots fired. Shots fired.
Oh, that wasn't a strike.
Ooh, it's getting hot in here, boys.
I'm telling you.
Getting hot in here.
I'm taking my ball going home, he said.
So this is not a good situation. 7-11. Bases loaded.
We got a pinch hitter, too, pinch batter.
Yeah, we've got the tie and run
Oh.
at the plate.
Oh, Lord. If we ever needed 3 strikes,
It's right here.
Here.
Yep. So we've got the tie and run stepping to the plate in a game where the Cardinals led big. 7-11 is your score. Bases juiced. Coming to the plate is number 18, Lucas Quintana. Luke.
Strike one.
The force may be with you, Luke.
Jimmy's your father, Luke.
I'm hoping Carlos is his, and we can get out of this thing. And
You want Carlos to be his daddy tonight,
well,
huh?
something like that. So here we go. Bases juiced. 0-1 after the chip foul. Here comes the next pitch. Right down the middle. Swung on and missed.
One more,
so now
sir.
it's 0-2. Big Rob. Can Big Rob finish this out? Whew.
It's getting warm in here, boys.
Yeah, I feel it now. I think my toes thawed out a little bit just in the last few seconds. So bases juiced. 0-2. Big Rob on the hill. Here comes the pitch. Right down the middle. Swung on, hit foul. So he's staying alive.
One more strike, Big Rob. One more. Save the day.
Ooh. Man. Here we go. So can the Cardinals
We got real quiet after the comment, huh?
finish this one out? Yeah. Yeah.
Gonna hurt our feelings, are you, huh?
Here we go. Here comes the pitch. It's right down the middle. Swung on and missed. And Big Rob comes in and takes care of business.
And that's
And
the way
the
it goes.
Cardinals.
You know what made him win? The AC was turned off.
The AC. That's
I'm
what did it.
superstitious. The AC's never come back on.
That's what they did. They turned that AC off, and that heated Big Rob's arm up, and he finished them off as the Cardinals in the red hot uniforms put down the blue cold Lovington Wildcats as the Cardinals get the dub.
11-7.
11-7 against the northern Lee County cold Lovington Wildcats.
4A, by the way.
Final
Wildcat.
score was 7-11. Time for a big gulp or a Slurpee.
Slurping
And
it up.
the Cardinals are the winners. And
We
We'll
are
see
too,
you
because you got
tomorrow
hot in
night.
here.
that's right.
See
That's
tomorrow
right.
evening with the girls.
Yeah, tomorrow we've got some girls softball.
And a heater.
Well, they don't have much of AC over there. That AC at the
No, we'll be hot
softball
over
field
there.
don't work like
No.
this one. It don't.
I don't think
Yeah.
no AC at the whole district works as good.
Yeah, I don't think the classroom ACs work as good as this one does. All right. We'll see you guys. Y'all have a good one. So, for Evie and everyone back at One Radio Square, Charlie Fairbrush the Thumb, Resendo, Rosie Caballero, I'm Jimmy Jones saying good night. We'll see you.